Today we're gonna start on World's Edge, and it is about to go down. We're gonna find the first fight off rip here.
It's different. All right, we are taking a look at C9 as they drop. C9 almost always lands up here at the north side of the map in Climatizer. Andrew's going to be checking to see where some teams could possibly be contesting.
Yeah, it's clean so far. Everybody on the south side of the map is very spread out and relaxed, it seems.
Do see a lot of people saying Optic. I see a lot of people saying Optic, but as you guys know, it does look like we have ESA
no, they're not fighting.
As well as C9 landing on top of each other at Climatizer.
Yeah. That is Climatizer for sure.
Okay, and you can see I'm on ESA. Oh my goodness, some amazing scout shots right there. 150 damage without hesitation. This is not looking good for C9. Okay, you can see C9's taking height. It looks like they're going to all try to regroup. I'm going to turn the scans on. As you can see, both teams on height here. Mozambique. I know a lot of people like to joke about the beak, but it is an incredibly strong weapon early game. As long as you can hit your shots. You can see Seer here looking for the enemy, using that passive, that ever so strong passive, and getting the 3 heartbeats right there, as ESA seems to be so far winning this fight. Here we go.
Yeah, it does look like C9 coming up the stairs right now. They're in on you.
All right, first one down. A little bit of lag on my end here. I'm going to put it on your screen here, see if you're still in there.
Zach Mazer, last one up on the team. It could be a 1v1 situation here. Going to try to hit the heal behind the shield here. And Zach Mazer 1v1 with a Hemlock and a Mozambique. Probably going to fake the res. It does look like the enemy is sliding in now, and here we go.
I'm back. I'm back. ESA here. We have both sides of this fight in a fair 1v1. It is super rare to see this, and wow, what a cleanup indeed from ESA in that 1v1 right there. C9 eliminated and the first team out in tonight's playoffs. Thankfully, my game came back just in time to show you the split screen.
Yeah, and I do see...
I'm going to put it back on your screen, Andrew. I'm having some issues with the...
No worries, no worries, no worries. So, yeah, really nice landing fight there from ESA, taking out C9. C9 is going to be very unhappy, a little shook from that, as they're the first team out on the day, first game of the series. And let's take a look at the map here. The zone is going to pull Central, probably going to end up in Fragment. You see all the teams making their way towards Fragment right now. And it does look like TSM might be running into Optic Gaming here on the bridge. I think that is the closest I see 2 teams right here. It does look like Hal is taking shots and has fleshed somebody with the 301. So 301 car. We have to keep a close eye on this. TSM just wants to rotate the zone. I'm not sure that they're going to want to take a fight here in the very center map with 19 teams up. Yeah, it does look like TSM is going to back up here and probably head down south a bit. Let's take another quick look around the map here. And it does look like we have several teams coming in from the Skyhook side. And all these teams piling up inside of Fragment. There are so many buildings to hide in, though. I don't think they're gonna have to fight. It's pretty much just gonna be claiming territory and probably just holding it down till late game. But it does look like there might be a few antsy teams here. Tripods holding down streamer building on the first floor. It does sound like there are footsteps above them. So this might be going down right now. Did you get any luck on your screen?
So I can't click off any team, unfortunately.
Oh, interesting.
I've crashed about 10 times.
Interesting. Well,
so,
you know.
Apologies. This is going to be an Andrew casting, guys. As you know, sometimes there are issues that pop up with the servers, and I've been kicked out of the server about 10 times. Yeah.
All right.
But don't worry. I can talk about the one team if they end up fighting.
All right, Nick Burke's big thermite on the stairs gonna actually give Gentrifying some time to heal, and it does like Nick's gonna push up here and gonna take some arc star damage, and Jin is gonna get an armor swap. Jin is at 1 HP, and Nick Burke's trying to hold the wall. I imagine Jin is just yelling at the top of his lungs, please hold, and Jin is down, so it's gonna be Nick Burke and D is gonna try to clutch up here, and they're getting pushed super aggressively. Both sides taking, it's gonna be a 2v2. This is SSG. And getting the thirst here, not gonna get the armor swap, and yeah, that is gonna be tripods out at the hands of SSG. SSG is going to get attacked now. They are only a duo. Yeah, and that is then going to go down. It's going to be drop. Drop with the 1v3. I've seen drop do 1v3s, so well, I'm ready for this. It does sound like there's a couple teams. It looks like Guard also in the mix here. You can see him. So I think Guard is the team that's pushing. They might let drop. No, they're going to continue to pursue with the Seer tactical, canceling the heal. And it does look like drop has only a few moments left alive, and that is RKN finishing it up there. Guard's actually going to get a couple free kills there, cleaning up SSG that fighting in the streamer building. Okay, you can see all the teams pushing in. It does look like the zone is going to definitely pull towards Fragment. We have confirmation of that. And all the teams on the outside are pretty spread out. And it looks like we have a nice juicy pile of teams here. They're going to be fighting. Looks like NRG going through hell right now. Nathan is actually down and thirsted. So NRG, one of our top teams to be watching, topping the points and been playing super well. And yeah, even they're having a hard time rotating in. So I'm not sure they're going to be able to get this banner. Looks like Sweet is doing some juking and jiving out in the field. Actually, literally Neo missing. Okay, he did get shot once. But great movement there. And yeah, we're on 17 teams. We can take a quick look here at the match stats. NRG gonna head towards Harvester. They do have the banner delivered to Beacon. You can see it at the bottom left there. So they're gonna be going to get Nathan up, and it does look like they'll be able to do that. There is no other team in Harvester right now, and lucky there for NRG. It does look like we have. Let's go. We got FaZe in the house with Slurp, Aberlow, and Snipe Down. They're just going to be looting up in Geyser. No real rush for them to get into Fragment because, yeah, it's already pretty well populated. So they're just going to hang out on the edge. But it does look like there's a couple teams on the side here that are looking to scan this beacon. But Team Liquid is already at the beacon, holding it down. Going to be able to scan it because they have the Newcastle shield. Oh, look at these teams. Okay, well, that got weird. And it does look like Fun's probably going to go down. Yeah. They are sandwiched right now. They wanted to have the beacon. This is a valuable building with the beacon on top so that you can get good in. But look at this. Look at the teams pushing up now. Yo, and it does. Fun's going to be so upset about that. The door is gone. It's going to be a 2v3. Sykes and Knock trying to hold it down. The coveted building with the beacon on top. Knock's going to try to back up while Sykes covers the doorway, but I think there is a third team as well. Ooh. And it is going to be Sykes with the 1v3. He's going to do it. I have a feeling. And there's a third party to save the day. I bet Sykes is going to be able to get a knock. It is Sentinels. Sentinels coming in to steal the... Probably going to get a beacon scan mid-fight. Why not?
I have a Furia fight also. I have a split screen on it. I can take it over, or you keep on your fight.
No, we'll just finish this up real quick. Okay. Sentinels is probably going to come in here to take all the kills. Look at that. Furia eliminated.
All right,
Sentinels cleaning it up. And I think there is, yeah, 2 people inside still. That was Sykes and Knock inside. And Sentinel's going to get 2 more kills probably right here. Unless Team Liquid can make something crazy happen with this 2v3. Yeah, Sentinel's definitely going to push in here. Trust.
All right, I'm going to take over the screen because I am on Sentinel's point of view, and I'm going to give Andrew a quick break. Again, sorry, guys. My game is completely bugged. I can't change anyone's point of view. It's just whoever I'm on. But let's go ahead. Bubble down. We're going to go in here. Try to get the Valve because they're floating around. Somehow not connecting any of those shots here. You can see the Watson doing some tricky fences, getting 1 player knocked. And the last one right there, eliminated. Sentinels looking pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of kill points to their name. 15 squads up on Sentinels. Again, I cannot change off the team that I'm watching, so if you have something more pressing, please take it over.
Nice.
But here we go.
I do want to show you guys the map as it stands because we have TSM rotating over. They might get pretty close over here. They were probably also thinking about a beacon scan perhaps. And does look like Sentinels is going to get the coveted beacon scan. They had to fight so many teams for it, but it is going to give them the valuable knowledge that the final zone is going to pull very central to Fragment. So that's good to know. We have all these teams that are just on the outside looking in right now. They know they can't get in here. Look at all the buildings being occupied. We have Complexity holding down 3 buildings over here on the side. Very greedy. And yeah, it looks like Optic might be gatekeeping G2 over here. So let's see what happens with Duplex out here looking for some kills. Optic Gaming looking for
I see you guys saying
some
the kill feed's
kills.
missing. You guys, yes, the server is bugged for me. I'll let Andrew continue to try. I was trying to help him, but the server is indeed bugged.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
I can't hit the
Optic
map.
Gaming.
I can't do anything on my end.
All right, here we go. It does look like Optic Gaming has found G2, and G2 looks like they're going to go ahead and get out of town, making a beeline directly back into zone. It does look like we have NRG over here that might be thinking about third-partying, so we have to keep a close eye on that. Optic Gaming going to push in, and they are going to pull up. Yeah, they want these kills. 15 squads up. They're feeling like they could maybe get this fight. They do not know that NRG is on a pretty close perimeter. Might get a third party. Yes, Skittle Cake's gonna have to back up and hit a bat. And Duplex knocked, trying to hold it down. I want to take a quick look at NRG. NRG is lurking. You see it. I feel it. I know. I've seen it so many times happen.
TSM has a wicked gatekeep on Sentinels, so I can show you if you want to, or if you've been.
No. This is going in for sure. Duplex gonna get a big angle over here, and NRG is gonna be right in the cut to the left. Duplex is in grave danger here. All right, here we go. All three players stuck on the rock. G2 is looking like they are going to be swiftly taken care of. And G2 eliminated. NRG, here they come. Like we were waiting for. Very opportunistic there and very smart. It looks like they were a little late to the party, though. A little late on that third party. Could have probably cleaned up Optic. Yeah, and they're going to have to just back up. And there are no heartbeats for the Seer. Yeah, Optic Gaming probably just going to lurk for a bit. Let's look back at zone here. Sentinels did take a very long route around the north. TSM coming in from the north as well. And all these teams are just kick feet up in the air, relaxing. Complexity's probably got the best vibe comms right now. Can't even imagine what they're talking about. Okay, well, we are fighting, though. Complexity is very interested in this fight. I'm interested in what Complexity's got to say. We're going into comms right now with Complexity.
I'm inside.
Don't let them res. They're not to res.
I'm thermed off.
They're just on.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
What's we got on you?
Nobody's playing.
Play slow. Play slow.
I
Play
did not
together.
see any
Yeah.
We can always back out of this 30 blue.
Let's just hold that side, okay?
We're getting seer
Did they
attack
get the
from.
res?
We're getting seer attack from somewhere else. Yeah. Is the other build free?
I don't know. I'm gonna look through.
The other build's not free.
Like bottom
You
floor
look
of
for
that
me.
club.
I really want to check this first floor. Get ready to Moby me, Shiny, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're first floor. Careful. He's gonna peek me.
Use my Moby. I'm pulling it back. We need to hold this team still.
Yeah, we do.
I'm on a head glitch
I'm
right
jetting
here.
inside here, okay?
Okay.
Fuck.
I can kill the Valk maybe.
Yeah, if you can kill her, that'd be great.
Watch
22
your
on it on the left.
70 blue, right side. I'm just chilling right now. They broke off our door from that way.
I broke like all
I
the
got our
fences
gen.
almost.
I'm ulting for a gen. Careful,
Okay.
Lux. Do not get
Lux,
swamped.
Lux,
I'm
Lux.
here. I'm fine.
I also need your down shield eventually, Lux.
Okay, here. I give it to you now. Here.
Down.
I'm holding this side still.
That's where it's kind of dangerous. They're just looking for purple. They're looking for purple. Just don't even give it to them. In the middle of the open right here. Oh, damn, suck.
Is there a team at Diner? Is that someone you just
No,
ping?
I can't see.
Okay, we're leaving those
Longest
comms.
build up to a fight I've ever seen there. We're going to pull out of those comms, and we're going to look around the map. It does look like NRG is in a fight, potentially in construction building. This looks like some type of crazy pubs fight over here with a zipline battle, and I bet the Horizon is going to lift them all up onto the roof, potentially. And, oh, I almost called it perfect, but they did not do that. Looks like they might back off to the other side. The zone is pulling relatively close to them, so they're going to want to hold pretty tight here. Sentinels was eliminated on the edge coming into zone, probably on the north side. So we're going to check Yeah, NRG, they're just looking for space right now. They're not really looking for a fight. All these teams on the edge definitely do have to fight. Complexity's still over here fighting FA. And yeah, they're still all just fighting in this building. They're never gonna fight. We're gonna go down here. It does look like, oh, Faye's going through it right now. Snipe Down is the last one up on the team. And probably gonna die on this pole here. Yeah, I don't think Snipe Down is gonna be able to res. Potentially gonna get the res off here. Let's go, man. All right, so yeah, Snipe Down gonna get the res off. NRG still holding construction building, and it does look like Complexity still coexisting in this building. I don't even know how they're having the resources to do this. They've been fighting for 10 minutes inside of the train station.
Looks like Optic they're making their way, Optic Gaming, onto the train tracks. They need to be careful. I have, you know what's funny enough is I have this point of view. This is all I can do right now is fly over like a third-person drone. I'm sorry, guys.
Nice.
I keep getting kicked out of the server, so apologies for Andrew's doing everything himself right now, but all I can do is fly this drone.
We're vibing.
So Optic Gaming is a duo. I see you guys asking. We do have NRG over here in this building, and we do have Atlanta Premier up above them. So again, I'm going to continue to just fly around my drone.
You'll be the blimp view.
I'll be the blimp view, and again, that's all I can do in this server right now.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, it is. The ring is closing right now, and it does look like Atlanta Premier is directly above NRG. NRG going to try to go ahead and make their way out of construction building, and yeah, they're going to have to fight Atlanta Premier. Atlanta Premier is about to jump out of this building right onto their heads. It does look like they take one scan with the Seer, and that is going to be certain death for whoever that was. Crook just immediately dying.
Ooh.
Zone 4, and yeah, NRG just gets a free kill over all three members of Atlanta Premier. NRG is going to go in now. Looks like Optic Gaming right on top of NRG, and yeah, they're getting Seer attack from every angle. They're trying to get heals off. Optic Gaming right on the bridge above them. And show me some blimp on that.
I got the blimp. Blimp view.
Let's go.
Blimp view.
Here they go. NRG going up on Optic Gaming. They're pissed. They do not want them above. Yeah, and they are taking the top, pushing Optic Gaming off of the bridge.
Dupe is down. Dupe is down.
Yeah, Gil's gonna go ahead and heal up. Using all the grenades. And they're gonna hold down the wall here. It is a little probably risky to push out, but Sweet's gonna go. Sweet gonna hold the edge here. They're getting shot from other teams from all over the map. Look at this crack. This is a... Okay, Optic Gaming is out. Optic is out. NRG's gonna reset right here for sure. It does like TSM over here fighting on the edge near Broken Building.
That is with
we're over in the market.
The guard. The guard is TSM is looking at over here. Again, coming at you guys
look at
with
that
the
angle.
The Juka blimp view here, and you can see the ring of fire. And Andrew, you can go ahead and take it back over. It looks good.
Let's go. Haug taking big damage. Made it over to Broken Building though. And they're probably gonna try to coexist in here, to be honest. If they fight too hard in here, they're definitely gonna get third party. So I doubt they're gonna try to, and it looks like that's NRG over near the res. NRG shooting over towards TSM.
And then right here is Luminosity Gaming though. Look at all three of them playing super tight. So you can see there's 4 teams right here on this little side. All right, I'm coming back to you.
Yeah, I was just trying to watch the end of Snipe Down. Snipe Down tried to make it in the side. Looks like Team FA over near the train going through it right now. A couple teams coexisting here. NRG over on the side. And LG, I'm not sure how LG's going to actually get in here. Let's watch LG. Their only natural rotation right here is the Broken Building, and there are 2 teams inside of it. So LG, are they going to Valkyrie? I don't think so. They might just die moving in here. Yanya is pushing up. They're going to run right into TSM. Yeah.
One knock on LG. Yanya just a sliver of health.
They're going to try to get inside of this. I don't think this is going to work. They're running right into the building. We know TSM's in this building already. Yeah, and yeah, they're just going to go immediately down. It is Guard. And Guard cleaning up TSM
the Guard
and LG.
Winning TSM. Good job.
Let's go. Rambo with the care package RE45 going absolutely berserk. We've seen him using this in ranked over the past few days. #1 Predator right now. And that is NRG. They're shooting it on the side, taking massive damage from the RE45. You better watch yourself. RE45 got a buff, and it's fully red. So if you haven't tried it yet this season, it's really good. We'll keep an eye on Rambo just absolutely melting people with it. They are going to throw it on the Jin.
We have 7 squads left. 7 squads left. I have blimp view whenever you would like. You can see we're getting a res. I hear the sounds of a res right up here. That is ESA resing. Complexity not too happy about it. Wanting to say hello to that res. We're going to have to drop back down. Cannot play too far off because CLG is right below them. You can see one player on Black Hand just chilling right here. Just hoping no one sees him, which...
They might get a full reset.
NRG definitely could see them. But he's just chilling there.
All right, back over on me, and I'm going to show you. NRG looks like they're going to be pushing guard right now. Getting the roof on guard. Sweet going in. Guild going crazy with the Volt, saying, yo, check the Volt is better than the RE45, apparently, according to Guild. Sliding around, chasing, and I think they did fully secure the broken building. Guard is not out. They have one person. Okay, guard is out. They got pushed. NRG, the victors there. NRG taking a super strong position, looking like they might be in position to win the game. The zone is pulling right towards NRG in the broken building. Complexity on the bridge. And let's see what this overview looks like right now. Give me some blimp. I don't know. I don't know how these teams are actually doing this. We have 4 squads up. One team inside, underneath, one team on top. We have a team in the broken building. And Complexity, I want to hear their comments right now. There's no way they're going to be avoiding this fight.
They're gonna have to swing.
They're in. He's lit.
Dead.
Going through
Last
it.
one. Oh, no.
And I think they're absolutely going through it. I hear
All right, team MPL. 5 kills. MPL's popping off with madness.
They are.
Luda. Getting huge angles in here. Look at this. That is NRG at the tunnel. In the back of the tunnel. MPL has got the big gatekeep here. We're going to go listen to MPL right now.
There's no shot these guys have.
Oh, I just set his zone though. I threw. No, it's okay.
Pushing. I got a bet. I have to bet. I literally have
You're
to bet.
good. You're good. You have my shield. You have my shield. You have my shield. Don't swing. Don't
Sweet's
swing.
got a
Don't
full
swing.
shield.
You have my
Fly up,
shield.
we just-
Do not
let's run out.
swing.
They're gonna swing. They're gonna swing.
I know. I'm gonna try to hold a crossfire. They're gonna ate me.
Watch the climb up on your back too.
There's no
Oh
shot.
no,
my
what are they
shield.
gonna do?
They're resing. I'm gonna res. You gotta watch the swing. Watch the swing.
Both teams are rezzing.
They're gonna eat this shit. They're gonna do a heal off, bro. And we're all weak.
It's a dreaded
Someone
heal.
should get ready for the midi.
I'm popping Medi now.
dreaded
Oh my
heal
God.
off
I'm gonna
here.
try to Nathan
Yeah,
and go.
yeah. You need to pop a medi
NRG
now,
has
and you
more
need to
health.
cancel them. You need to
I
cancel
think
them.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I think.
Die before
No,
it
not.
goes off. Dude,
I can
no.
cancel them though. I can cancel
They're
them.
coming over. Watch it. They're dying.
Done.
No. Fuck, dude.
No way.
That is, you had to pay attention to this fucking zone. Oh.
How did we not kill them? I literally just hit like.
So close there. Down to a heal off. That is super rare in these lobbies, honestly. I can't even remember the last time I saw a heal off. NRG making the right calls with the heal off, probably taking a tick of damage and just getting a med kit off while Team MPL couldn't quite get the timing right there at the end.
And that is why they are... Oh, let's go! That is dub number 2 of the night. NRG might have won game 1, but I feel like a winner game 2 here now that my map works. I'm so happy. Hopefully my kill feed does as well.
I am on C9. We are in the building. Once again, ESA in the building as well.
Yep, I'm on
And,
ESA's
yeah,
point
we're
of
about to
view
do-
right here. R9 301 on Fury.
All right.
Bony Head going to get height. It seems like this is just complete deja vu. You can see both Horizon tacticals trying to get height. It is really a battle of height at this point here. Probably a really similar comp on both teams, I would imagine. You can see doors are being broken. And now Seer is just using that passive, using that ever so strong passive. Let's see if we can get on from C9's point of view. Triple white shields on C9 as they're all holding the top part of this building. You can see that ESA is on height. Andrew, is anyone else remotely near each other on the map?
Not that I could really see right away. Yeah, it does look like the grenades are coming out, and you know when the grenades are being thrown, that is when it's going down. That
Amazing
is some
shots
great
there.
Alpha male showing us his true colors here. Zach gonna go down. It's gonna be Alpha male gonna try to clutch it up. 1v2 situation, and Alpha male gonna get no unlucky.
That was very close, and you know, sometimes you just have to shoot the box a little bit more to make sure that they are dead. Just to make sure they're dead. And it
Fully
looks like
dead.
they are fully dead. Fully dead indeed. Okay, ESA are the winners of Climatizer yet again. Surprising early finish for C9 both games. You know what? They're gonna really have to step it up on Storm Point as we move over there. game after next. Okay, let's take a look at the winning team so far. This is NRG. Double blues. NRG looking pretty good.
The zone is pulling towards Landslide and Countdown, so that should be pretty interesting. All the teams definitely migrating that direction, but everyone giving each other a pretty good space here as they loot up and head over. Landslide, Countdown. That's an interesting area. Not a whole lot of cover there sometimes, depending on where the end zone is.
Okay, I
Does
hear
look like
a lot of teams, yeah, as you had just mentioned, getting pretty close together. It looks like Atlanta Premier all of a sudden going down to none other than NRG. Was just watching them a second ago, and it looks like the duo for AP, they're gonna want to lay low here, trying to get out as much as possible. And they are
has
split.
some really good flatline shots.
They are really split right there. So I'm gonna go back to go ahead and watch. SSG now wants to hears all these shots and maybe wants to try to pick off a kill if they can. This could be bad for NRG as SSG has height on them. Oh, wow. The awareness on these people. So strong. SSG, I've seen this zone so many times, and I've seen this particular building here, SSG. They should put SSG's logo on this building. I have seen SSG play this game with this zone over and over again. That is their house. All right,
Atlanta
Furia
Premier
is carrying on as a duo. Furia is carrying on as a duo. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the teammates on Team Furia, unfortunately, was having some computer issues. But guys, we will try to check in on them as much as possible and show you all of the action. Team Tripods rolling up with the blue shields.
Yeah, I just want to show you guys a little bit of the map here. We do see the zone pulling over towards Landslide. And yeah, NRG already in a really good position here. You see, it seems like they're in the center, and there's about 20 teams that are coming directly in on them right now. They are getting the height as a team is flying in and a team on the low ground. So this is one of the key holding points here that you want to get when you see this zone. It gives you a really good opportunity to rotate late game, and it's really hard to push this height here as a team on low ground.
All right, Team Tripods are trying to fly in and find a building. See, they just used their ult here. A couple of good longbow shots. Jen trying to connect one or two more to decide. It's most likely SSG that they're fighting here. He's going to still peek that. He has no shield, but he doesn't. Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say, you're one shot right now. Nick Merck's playing Loba for Team Tripods. I wonder if they'll run a similar comp on Storm Point.
I've got to fight. TSM
okay,
is
take it over.
pushing
Big shot.
into the territory of G2, and they're paying the price so far. Reps going down immediately on the way in. G2 was holding the height here, and there is a third party as well. That is LG coming from the side.
Yeah.
You can see in the kill feed, Designful going down as well. So it is 2 players up on G2, 2 players up on TSM.
This could be good for TSM, Andrew. I mean, LG couldn't have come at a better time. Might they get the... No, I was about to say...
they got the thirst.
I was going to say, is there any way they could get that res?
And that is another team on the side that I hear shooting in.
Yeah, so TSM, Verhulst is going to drop down to try to grab that banner.
Chaotic going down. The new signee on G2. Getting a little bit caught out there by a couple people, including Hal. Not somebody you want to be
Thank you,
shooting
SSG.
you with a 301.
Appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
All right, so G2 eliminated there. At G2, it's crazy because G2 had the upper hand in the fight versus TSM. And then, of course, LG rolling up and also MPL up on the hill. So I'm not sure TSM is going to be able to get the banner here. They are holding
They did.
height.
TSM got the banner, Andrew. They grabbed it. Verhulst dropped down and grabbed it immediately as Hal provided cover fire. And they're just a duo up there. But what is LG going to do? They have a Horizon. Do you play super aggressive if you're LG here? Horizon getting kind of close. I'm scared. They know that they're a duo. I feel like we might see an LG attack here, but...
Yeah, LG has Horizon. That's the key component here. No other character are you going to be able to get up on height like that.
You know, they really do want to get a little bit of entry damage before. I'm going to keep a close eye on this one. You let me know if anything else is developing on the map, but they're getting some arcs.
They're about to get spicy.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, both of them on the scan there, and now they have the constant wall hacks. And that is some in-chain shots out of Yanya. Yanya going to drop down and try to finish what he started, and it does not matter if he's rising to the heavens or falling down to the ground. He hits those shots. He hits those. Luminosity Gaming taking out
Sentinels.
TSM.
Sentinels in a fight on the edge. Team Liquid swiftly eliminated at the hands of Sentinels, pushing into zone here. And Sentinels going to get a free reset. So Yo, good job, Sentinels coming in. They were being gay kept a little bit there. Fight happened exactly the same time as your fight. Getting the loot. The delicious loot. Triple purple armors here from Sentinels. They are pushing in from the... Yeah, they're tripods. You can see tripods right on the edge here. Going to be gatekeeping Sentinels a little bit. I don't think we have any comms on Sentinels, but I know we do probably have the tripods, so interesting to hear what they have to say. I wonder if they're going to take this fight. Doesn't look like tripods is really in a position here. Super split over here. I'm not sure. They might not even see Sentinels. I don't think they do. Tripods very close to Sentinels, and they're just yeah. Look at Gent getting super low. They had no idea Sentinels had come in from the back of the zone. Kind of a weird rotate. We're gonna go to tripods right now and hear what they have to say as they go up against Sentinels.
I got a bat.
You good? I like
Yeah,
Gibby.
They're looking for me. They're looking for me.
Yeah, Gibby.
They are looking for you?
They were.
You're good. We gotta back up these right now.
About to. Yeah, come back.
I'm scanned.
Need a body heals. I got one range.
Okay.
Crunches and beds.
And
I got four. I got four hinges. I'm dropping two right here.
There. You need bats,
Got some
G?
Ds.
They're playing
Yeah,
up.
man. I should
Two
be
bats.
dope.
The duo on Furia
give me
is still
twice.
alive.
They're all over the donut. On every floor of the donut right here
Alright,
in front of me.
They're probably trying to play that.
Give me hit 66 purple. There's a guy in the roof.
I'm gonna look from underneath.
Give me came out the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I got the bottom peak.
All right.
I'm holding bottom.
I don't know where Valk's at.
I told you they're both. Yeah, just play careful.
All right, well, that fight looks like it's
They're
going
on
to
every
deteriorate.
floor of the
I'm gonna
donut.
go
I
inside
see
those
one
comms.
second
I'm gonna go back
floor,
to
yeah.
All
BG.
right, I'm gonna put it on my screen here. You
Val
can go ahead
could
and
be
take
going
us
for
out
the
of there.
drop
I
over
am
there.
Complexity. I'm watching here. Triple Blues on Complexity. They're just taking a couple of shots from really far away, trying to... Oh, that is actually going to be really bad for the team that's over here. That is Optic Gaming and Black Hand. Black Hand going through it here, trying to get the res right now on Shub. Looks like they are not able to do that. They're going to have to carry on as a duo. Black Hand opting to play low ground right here. Diff going to have to go inside and try to gas up an area, but there's people everywhere. He's just trying to lay so incredibly low. As he gets knocked right there from CLG. CLG, let's go to Optic's point of view here. Optic Gaming on height with a nice spread and a nice split right here.
Yeah, and that's where NRG was holding on the height there I showed you earlier. NRG decided that wasn't the optimal spot. NRG moved a bit to the north, and they're right under, kind of near where Tripods is located, right in the bottom of Lava Fissure. So NRG, fingers crossed, they think that's the better position right now.
Guess we shall see. We shall see here in a little bit. I wonder if a team... Okay, we do have... Oh, this could be a fair 3v3. I would love to see LG and FaZe fight here. Slurp,
Slurp at 1
has a sliver of health. The Fuse ult is going to go down. Not getting any hits with these ults or Knuckles right there, as they're all stuck in a Horizon ult. Horizon ult, as long as the team has some teamwork, and this is terrible for FaZe. This is just worst case scenario, as you do see there is a team directly behind them, and they have nowhere to go.
No, that's just LG. That's just LG.
Wait,
LG
how
with
did
a
he get
massive
behind
spread.
him?
Big movement.
Okay, Sniped out, putting in some work. Putting in some work, Snipe, the only one left on the team.
I can do it.
Needs to be careful here. He's hitting. Most of those shots were on the player's knockdown shield right in front of him. You can hear the Seer try to get the shots behind, as they're both going to swing on him there. And FaZe are eliminated.
Snipe down. It does look like Tripods might be getting pushed here by Sentinels finally. Sentinels right above them. Bubble down. And then we're going in. D's putting some big damage down. Sentinels going completely berserk here. A lot of shots going into the Gibby here. That Gibby was just tanking the wingman shots out of Deeds. Deeds going to try to clutch it up with the 1v3, and it does look like Deeds is probably going to go down here at the hands of Sentinels, taking out the Tripods. SSG in for the third party. I don't think there's going to be any winners here between Sentinels and Tripods. The Thermite's coming down, but SSG all dropping down to low ground. Yeah, they do catch out Crust, who was hiding in the bottom. Sentinels eliminated. Really good third party there from SSG. You see NRG thinking about it. NRG thinking about it.
Sweet's walking up. All right, I'm going to take it over here on my screen here. Sweet did get a player on the scan there. can see exactly where people are standing, and he's gonna say no. Nope, it looks like they filled up a little bit, and SSG is not happy. SSG is not happy that Sweet was looking over at that, so he's leaving. He's off the scene.
Nice, and all the other teams have pretty much settled out, spread out, and the zone is pulling a bit south. So NRG not going to be perfectly safe with their spot over there at the lava fissure. So I'm not sure.
Right. Taking a look at where some of these teams are spread across the map. MPL, I like where MPL is now. The only thing they need to worry about is Valk. The only thing they need to worry about is a Valk that could potentially come behind them. Fly over the rock and come behind them. As long as they can keep their head on a swivel and just make sure that no Valk is going to go maybe Atlanta Premier. Atlanta Premier might end up doing what?
Yeah.
Let's see. If there's a couple of teams in front of them, I have seen a team do that. I love where Team MPL is. I think they're in a strong spot, but they just need to be careful and make sure that Valk does not come screw everything up for them.
We got Angry Party in the chat. Oh, wait. Looks like, is this NRG and, yeah, SSG and NRG look like they might be tangoing over here. Right below Lava Fissure. SSG on low ground, but NRG is not going to let them leave very easily. Yeah, trying to see where they are, trying to get a good scan. I'm not sure that's going to hit anybody. NRG right on the top. And I think we're going to be stuck in a... NRG might be... Sweet actually down. They're going to try to get the res. I'm surprised SSG didn't turn around and capitalize on that. SSG does not have a Horizon. That's why. If they had a Horizon, NRG would be dead. But they have the Watson instead. So SSG has to walk all the way up this long walkway ramp. And NRG going to be gate kept really hard here. We're going to go into SSG comms right now as they eliminate NRG.
Yeah,
On
there.
me.
Dead. Almost cracked. I'm reloading. Play farther back.
I am.
Last guy's all the way on low ground.
I'm just finishing.
Zen is super low.
I'm just right here.
I'm batting.
Okay. Get fences up because we need.
Yes, I don't have any right now. I don't have
full
any.
elimination though. Is
Play
there?
for height. Play for height.
I'm coming. I am.
We're gonna pull out those comms. Yeah, Nathan did find a little crack.
They're looking for him.
He does find a fairy floating in the sky, but that was not Nathan. Nathan did escape. And let's look at the map real quick for you guys. I saw a couple people in chat asking about the map. The zone is going to rotate all the way over to this no-name. NRG did have this rock right here. They might have been better off just staying there. It does look like Furia, the duo, is up on the north side. They are safe at the moment. LG holding them out. ESA. A lot of teams have to make it into zone. This zone is really tough. There are no empty free spots right now. If you fly in, you're going to be dead because the guard does have this top area being held. This is one of the last remaining spots. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that are going to have nowhere to go when they move into zone here. So we're about to see a lot of death.
I mean, I'm loving right now where Optic Gaming is. If I had to pick a spot to hold, a spot to be in, it would be where Optic Gaming is. I'm going to show you on my screen again. They do have height. They have this rock, and they have a Gibraltar too. What do we think about the Gibraltar and Caustic comp? I am seeing such unique comps out of these teams in these games right here.
Used to be the meta.
Now, they're looking back there because there is still a team back that way, and they know that. They're keeping their heads on a swivel. They know there's a team back there. That is really their biggest threat right now, and that team does need to move up. I'm not sure if they're going to... Oh, I think they're just going to try to slowly walk up.
They
but
found Nathan.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. They cleaned him up. All right, that was the solo player on NRG eliminated right there.
All right, and here we go, guys. LG, the first to fly in. Where are they going to go? Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of space. They're just going to land out of zone still, so this will be very interesting to see what they do. They are going to push SSG back here behind the rock. So, you know, they aren't going to have a safe spot. They are going to try to make a safe spot. SSG getting the full brunt of the Yanya special. And, yeah, SSG actually getting the short end of the stick here because they were getting shot in the back as well. Now, LG taking the same spot SSG had. And they are going to get the wipe. SSG eliminated. LG going to be in a really, really sketchy spot here.
They need to make sure they do not get stuck in a death box here as they're all huddled together right here.
Rough.
This is looking very rough as a lot of teams are really focused on them right now. CLG is the one that's throwing most of these.
Though. They might be safe. CLG is not going to push them. I'm going to go over here and look at this over here.
They're just taking, they're tanking caustic damage right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other teams. Complexity over here in the building. 3 teams
I'm going to show
holding
the
it down.
screen as the Luminosity Gaming is absolutely going through it, and
they
this is
just
a
died at
devastating
Caustic.
Caustic ult. They are not safe. They're not safe at all. In fact, I hear them all dying to
CLG is
Caustic.
pushing now, yeah.
Absolutely, CLG is pushing. You can see there, Luminosity Gaming will be eliminated. Optic Gaming
Caustic
having a
ult was
completely different
brutal.
experience this game, though. Look at them on height. Look at them just chilling up here.
I can show you MPL. MPL was able to make it into zone and did push the building because CLG left the building. That's the risk that CLG took there leaving the building. Now they're on the outside looking in. MPL has taken one of the best spots for endgame with 9 squads up. I'm going to show you guys the map really quick. We have the guard up on the top still.
Still think Optic is in one of the best spots. I'm going to say that. Complexity going to probably have a fight here in just a second. Watch and hear from Complexity's point of view. 9 squads are still up. We have almost half of the lobby alive as we are getting ready for zone 5
Complexity
to close.
I'm gonna go
Why
to
is it
Complexity
so
comms.
loud in this building?
Complexity has a long way to go. They have 3 teams on top of them. We're going to go into Complexity comms right now, see if they can make anything out of this.
Just gonna walk it out southwest.
It's very loud in
Yeah.
here.
We're gonna see what this crypto team does. They're probably gonna
They're
Valkyrie
bottom
right
two
now.
right
They're
now.
trying to Valkyrie. Okay.
I'm watching that team still.
Okay, get ready to go southwest. Are they Valkyrie? Don't even fuck with them. Let them go.
There's EMP'd something. It almost looked like they were walking.
They're walking on our right.
They're doing it. Go southwest.
Follow them on.
Can we Valkyrie from here? Some shit.
We could also pivot and walk in maybe to here.
Yeah, just top is looking at us. Top is staring at us, and we're getting shot from right.
On my head peak, that where I marked is
Yeah,
good.
just slow walk, slow walk, slow walk. Yeah, they're still on tight. They're gonna jibby ult us. Play up to the left here. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to play that. Yeah, you're gonna have to
go now.
All right, here we go with the
I'm
wall.
going, I'm going.
Jibby ulted. But I got Jen. I have Jen.
I'm good here. I got a
Nice,
back.
nice, nice. Watch out.
What a good wall.
I'm going to pull us out of those comms, Juka. They are looking pretty safe there for a second. There's a lot of other stuff happening right now. I'm going to go over to the building here. It does look like AP did fly in. We have about 5 teams on top of each other. FA did take underneath the building. Yeah, ESA also eliminated FA. Everyone just tried to fly in and immediately got nuked because MPL already had this building. MPL basically just got a couple free teams of kills that flew right on top of them. And it does look like Complexity is able to hold the top ground. That's who we were just listening to. And they are looking at Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming holding the top. Complexity might actually have the better angle here on this fight.
They're pushing up. I'm going to take over here as we have Optic Gaming's point of view, and we can see Skittles going in with the car. The hipfire getting the knock right there. Last player on the team. And Optic Gaming winning that exchange right here. They're going to be able to get the res on knocked. Oh, a little bit of a cancel right there.
The
Gonna
guard
pop the
coming
gas.
in. Let me
Guard
show
coming
you.
in hot.
The guard coming in. Not going to let this res happen peacefully. Rambo sliding up in here. Probably has another RE45. If I had my... No, Wingman Eva. All right. The bubble is down. You rarely see Gibby bubbles these days. Keon going in crazy going down. Arcane's
count
going to try to
Skittles
clutch
out.
it up. And it does look like... I think the guard's going to take this fight, but they're going to be crippled afterwards. Yes, Optic Gaming out. I don't think they get the res off here. They're going to potentially try. The Kraber is in play. Let's see it. Bam. 140. Arcane going in. Not even going to heal. Not even going to heal. Going to go low ground. I think this is worst case scenario for the guard. They are both going to go low ground, and it appears the other teams are up on top. Keon going down.
All right, Rambo's
last
the only
up.
one alive.
Other teams are going crazy. CLG did take the top. MPL did get eliminated trying to rotate up.
Last 2 teams here, and it is going to be
CLG just
CLG.
gets it.
Height wins. Height wins. CLG, GG. They're going to take game 2. They were the last team to fully drop down, and they were rewarded with a dub.
We have our Apex champions.
I was watching Skittles' point of view in that.
3 right now. ESA, I'm going to go ahead and get into comms with ESA because they are about to land once again on C9. And it's always interesting to hear what they have to say on the way down because it is pretty stressful.
We can do split screen. I'm on C9 if you would like to see both sides of the fight instead of listening.
I have flatline. I'm so kitted.
I got a charge rifle, that's it. Yeah, I'm queuing up for somebody. I'm queuing up for me. This kid's up here too.
This kid shot me a window. I'm trolling.
Oh my goodness.
Team tight.
Z9
97
getting a
crack.
player down early.
Flash.
I'm only second floor door.
He's literally
Let's
one.
get
He's literally one cap.
Yeah, I'm on the door.
He's on this door. He's on this door. Swing on. Oh, there's a kid. There's another kid.
Fucking shit.
You just baited the fuck out of me.
Well, he was there. That's my thing.
That was my bad.
C9 has lost both of these exchanges so far tonight. This is their third and final attempt to try to win Climatizer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull us out of those comms, Juka. So
Okay, I was gonna say C9 over here, putting in some work, doing 300 damage, 225 damage for 2 of the players, and they're gonna push over. Looks like they want to push over there and maybe try to finish what they started, possibly get the thirst on the last person. But you can see Phony Head is off the scene. Phony Head is just long gone. And they're just going to continue to thirst here and loot up. But that is good for C9. It wasn't a complete 3-0 sweep, but they got one player out.
Spotted out there.
All right, they're going to continue to loot up there. Let's take a look. And it looks like this zone is going to be pulling a little bit further south than some of the other ones. That could be really good for teams like TSM, as they do not have too far to rotate and are looking to get some more points on the board tonight.
Flatline here.
20 squads, 57 players still alive.
Heavy ammo here.
I know Furia guys, unfortunately, they're having to carry on as a duo. Take a look at them. They still get this entire area to loot up. Countdown. I like this drop for them. They're usually, if there ever is a fight in Skyhook, sometimes they'll fight SSG early on. Team Atlanta Premier rotating already to the south side of the map. One of the only cryptos in the lobby. All right, Optic Gaming flying in. Optic Gaming flying in. It looks like a lot of these players, as you can see here on the mini-map, that they've already scanned zone. They know where the zone's pulling, and they just really want to make their way over there. I see a couple people asking what's going on with Watson. Guys, he was not able to connect. I don't know if it's an internet or a computer problem. He's definitely having some issues. He, I know, did just move, and I know it's super frustrating, but he's working on it. He's absolutely working on it. All right, Optic Gaming up in the air. Let's see where they go. I will say I'm surprised they're heading this way a little bit. They're going to get deeper into zone, but they're going to fly directly over a team that's already in tree. And as you can see, 2 teams. Another team was already 3 teams.
Oh no, I got
a team
NRG
on
here.
bridge.
Sorry, Juka. Nathan going down. They're fighting G2 over on the side. G2 eliminated at thermal station. Does look like we have TSM over here also pursuing a fight in Lava Siphon. Lava Siphon is TSM's territory, so not very happy to see any rotators coming through here. We're also going to get some nades in. This could be death for whoever. Yeah, Black Hand definitely going to go down here.
Yeah, I was going to say, last player left, Diff. Diff is out.
Black Hand down.
All right, TSM with a couple of kills now to their name. Looking good. They need a big game.
Let me show you the map, guys. Does look like it is going down to the south right now. The tree is being so congested here. Look at every single crevice already taken up by a team. Does look like Complexity holding down. And we have a couple teams on the edge here that might be looking for fights, so I'm going to keep out for those. You go.
Okay. Again, I'm just watching here as SSG. SSG has been changing their comp up. Sometimes they will rock a Newcastle. Looks like they are back to using the Watson Seer Valk. I've seen them there's certain areas depending on where the zone pulls where they will end up going, and I've seen them hold the low ground actually here. It's like they've learned certain areas that they feel very comfortable fighting, and it's quite interesting to see their play style. And their SSG is a team that almost always gets zoned pretty early on, especially when they play on World's Edge. And it's been paying off. It's been paying off and playing pretty well for them. Okay, Optic Gaming not so good with the shields. Looks like he's just using that arm shield right now. That incredibly amazing passive that Gibby has. Basically, it's just like a free shield. at all the gas traps in this building. Oh my. It is a wall of gas there on the right-hand side. Don't anyone dare come in this little trailer. All right, not much going on. Not much going on. It's just a lot of teams just kind of looking, maybe just trying to do little shield checks, level up the shields. MPL in second place overall tonight in the tournament. 18 squads are still alive. 18 squads up.
Yeah,
take a look at
interestingly
the
enough.
Yeah, you take it over.
Yeah, interestingly enough, we can look over here at the geyser. Tripods at the geyser doing a little crafting, and I thought Sentinels was gonna pull up on them, but they're not. Okay, back over to you. I'm still looking around.
I'm watching Sentinels. Sentinels, they have their eye on another team, actually the other way. That's why they're not really paying attention. They're looking at C9. They're looking at C9. C9, and they probably know that is C9 too, coming all the way down from Climatizer. They know who they're going to run into. They're keeping a close eye on them and just trying to not let them push on their backside. Oh, they see them too. Couple little warning shots. This would be a fair 3v3. I don't think they're going to fight, but I would love if they did. Again, tripods right over here. Just rotating around the edge. Tripods also marking and seeing Sentinels. Sentinels did just slide down here. They might craft. I'm not too sure if they're going to craft. Speaking of crafting, Team FaZe crafting their shields up here. Getting prepared for the next final zones. Yeah.
Keep an eye on those two. Well, it looks like tripods might want to. Yeah, keep an eye on those fights, guys. I just want to give you a quick look at the map and explain a couple things. It does look, if you're an outsider looking in, you would say, wow, this looks like probably a lot of action over here. Well, if you zoom in closer, this is a building. This is a building. This is a very safe area, and this is also a very safe area. So these teams can't really easily push each other, and if they do, the teams very close by will just third-party them and kill them. So you can't just, these two teams can't just fight, because then this team's going to come over here and kill them. So once you get to this late game, all these close teams together, there's not really much they can do. It does look like we have a fight on the edge, though. This is tripods. They are way out, and this... Are they going to be fighting Sentinels?
They are, Andrew. They absolutely are. I'm on Sentinel's point of view. You can get on Tripod's point of view if you see. You can hear the Gibby bombs are down. Crust is on his ultimate right here.
Tripods
Sentinels here. Sentinels right down here. Watching from Crust's point of view. Getting the scan here. Thinking about maybe grabbing height. Crust going in. Hoping he was going to peek there. It looks like they're also in a Cyril. Possibly. It's hard to see. Everything's in black and white. But Tripod seems to be backing up. Yeah, they were. And Bloodhound ult's gone.
Ults are down.
Okay.
Throwing down the Horizontal, trying to buy some time for Nick Merckx. Nick needs to get his shield back up, and it does look like they are going to get a full reset on health at least. And what is Sentinels? Sentinels, I'm looking at your screen now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they're looking. Oh, can we get a big Sky Nade here? Big Sky Nade could be a game changer. Blue had a big nade right there, hitting two of the players on Team Tripods.
Now they're both hitting batteries. Everyone's back up to full.
Yeah, Sentinel's playing this extremely safe, very cautious.
Exchanging a little Valkyrie tactical missile action.
Here we go. Bubble down. Mastiff out. Nice shots. Nice shots. That Horizon is low. Can we get a...
Gen down.
Very satisfying shots right there out of Lou. Oh, getting shot in the back right there, Crust.
All right,
we get a little clutch.
Oh, Nick
pretty good movement out of that Seer.
Deed's the last one up for the 1v2.
Where is Deeds? That zone's gonna hurt. Oh no, just zone 2. Just zone 2. I can't believe how many teams we have left still.
Pretty close fight there. Both players up on Sentinels were at about 40 HP, so very close fight there.
That was a good fight. That was absolutely a good fight. Okay, let's check in on Optic Gaming and their little trailer here. Okay, looks like we were down a gas trap, but don't worry, guys. We are back to 4 gases on that side of the trailer, so...
Something unique in that fight there. They had a Gibby and they had shotguns. Sentinels opting to go Gibby, shotgun, and instead of trying to use the SMGs. So really interesting, different tactic there than we're used to seeing. We're used to just, I've normally seen a Volt just kind of just 225 everyone straight in the face. But yeah, Sentinel's using the Gibby and pushing up with shotguns. That is, I actually love to see that.
You know what I'd love to see? Rambo with a 2-4 on a charge rifle. This man is just griefing all the fights. Ram on the charge rifle. I'm used to seeing it. He is so strong with this gun. He absolutely is. I saw him in the kill feed earlier. He did have a knock. I don't think they were able to capitalize on it, though. It does not look like they have any kills to their name.
What optic does he have on it?
2-4.
Oh, 2-4.
The best optic if you were a controller and on
Let's
charge
go.
rifle.
Let's go, Ram.
He knows what he's doing. He's a professional. All right, Luminosity Gaming, this team just squeezed into top 5 after the last fight here. I can see a lot of you guys saying that Liquid's fighting. Not seeing anything super active right now on the map. Again, a lot of these teams are just chilling in their zones. Look at SSG. Look what they have right here. Look what they have.
Yeah, let me show you real quick a flight in here. We got Team FA. They were going to try to fly, and it looks like they did actually find a trailer, so they're actually be happy to take this trailer. There already is a Watson inside. Let me show you the map really fast. NRG is coming in from the west side. Pretty split over here, and they're looking probably for this phony head right here. Does look like all the buildings, once again, like we've seen earlier, are taken in the final zone. Of course, TSM shooting towards Team Liquid. Team Liquid, Sykes did get actually down there and thirsted. You can see in the kill feed Imperial Howl. So Team Liquid not really directly fighting TSM, but from a ways there, I'm not sure they're not gonna be able to get the res there. It does look like we have FaZe coming in as well. So I'm gonna keep close on the map, Juga.
Yeah. I'm watching here is TSM playing pretty split. They need to be careful. I mean, each player on TSM is looking out for the other one, but still incredibly split, and someone could come from this side on Hal, which would be absolutely devastating because there's really no one watching his backside. And it looks like they're going to push up on Liquid, or at least bully Liquid off of height, which is what it looks like they did right there.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm going to go from Liquid's point of view. Liquid needs some points tonight, guys. They were at 0 points so far. A cheeky little shot before continuing the run. Using that shield. That shield has a ton of health. I'm surprised, again, still that we don't see more Newcastles in comp. I think Newcastle is a high-skill legend, but incredibly fun and strong for a team. Especially when paired with the Watson. Okay, that's a charge rifle. Is that Rambo?
FaZe in the tunnel going in. C9 taking on a fight against FaZe. Zach Mazer immediately going down. And Rocker's going to try to get some... Yeah, Rocker's the only one healthy. Alpha male down as well. Can we get Rocker to clutch this up? 1v1. Rocker's in with the flatline, getting in his face. Rocker getting obliterated. Holy crap. Slurp hit him with about 700 damage there instantaneously.
All right, the guard's got a wicked gatekeep on Team FaZe. I believe that is Team FaZe that's in the zone there.
Yeah, I think FaZe is gone here. Oh, he does get a knock. Slurp is going crazy. Somebody check this man. But
I don't
yeah,
know.
Guard does
Rambo, I think, is just going to go down
and
here,
another
right?
gatekeep happening. TSM now gatekeeping. Team Guard is probably going to go down here. I don't think there's anything they could do. Yeah, Guard out as well. Guard getting a little bit overextended in the tunnel there.
I don't know if they knew they were going to go down, and I think they knew TSM was on their backside, so they honestly just wanted to get that, at least the final kill or two on the remnants of Team FaZe. I think they just knew TSM had them like pinched, so that could have been the play. That's what I'm going to say was the play right there.
Let me take you into this weird situation. Sentinels was trying to rotate in from the south, and Crust maybe going to get the res, but yeah, Sentinels... Yeah, they got Lou up. Lou got the Gibby bubble down. Going to be able to get a heal. That's actually huge. The Phoenix kit from Lou because of the Gibby bubble. And Sentinels might get a little soft reset here. Sinox is definitely thirsted, though.
And something else that's also kind of new, Andrew, look at this. We're seeing an anvil on a 301. It is really refreshing to see, and the first time I've seen this in many seasons in comp. Atlanta Premier rocking the anvil on the 301 here. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to use that new hop-up. It's something that is returning to Apex.
NRG pressing SSG. We're going to have to jump over to this.
Okay.
And it does look like I saw SSG. Somebody on SSG going down. NRG's going to capitalize on this and push in. Looks like Nathan's going to definitely hard push. You can hear Sweet on the side getting some shots. And here we go. Look at the freaking web. We have Nathan probably going to have to try to get a bat, and he does. NRG Yeah, Sweet getting it back too. Gil, the last one up, also getting beamed. So, yeah, NRG not really making much progress and might have to fully back out here, just getting slapped in the face 3 times in a row.
SSG is not healthy, though. Let me tell you, 2 of the players on SSG have no health next to their name. A shield, but no health.
Here comes down the juice from Sweet. Sweet getting down by the Arc Star. And it's going to be a 2v2. Guild might be able to clutch this up, flying around, doing the fair. And, yeah, okay, only hitting. This is going to be a tough one here. 2v2. They're getting shot from the outside as well. They're going to get a little bit of a chance to. Yeah, they might just have to drop down on them. Same
2 players on SSG. 2 players up. 2v2.
Are they? I think they're just going to go for the res. This might be the best. No. They okay, they're trolling Sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, drop getting down there, and NRG not looking like they're gonna be in a great spot here coming into zone. And I don't know how.
Oh,
Crust was just stargazing, and down goes Team
oh
NRG.
My God, to SSG. They have 1 player up. One
SSG,
player made it
no
out.
Shot.
I mean, he's dead now. He's dead now, but he made it out. Okay, Optic Gaming, guys, they have left their trailer with gas. They have left the trailer with gas, and you can see Skittles doing what Skittles does best right here. As I'm going to take the screen over and look at Skittles just absolutely dominating with the 301. They're going to walk up on this. Andrew, can you check and see if Furia is still alive?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you some Optic Gaming comms if they're going into a fight.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Furia is dead. Furia is super dead.
Oh. 6 squads. What is going on? Are their teams just wall bouncing the side? Okay, Optic I think is gonna go in here. Grenades down.
Oh my.
Looked like there was a team on the outside though, so they need to be careful. Okay, so Loba just went out. Okay, MPL eliminated. That was the team that was in 2nd place overall. As you can see, Optic Gaming having to avoid some arcs here. And they're trying to figure out exactly where they're coming from.
Complexity gonna pull on Optic Gaming. They're gonna be in big trouble here if they don't. Yeah, they do throw a bubble down. This is actually huge.
Gas. They're ticking for gas with that. Wow, Skittles does not miss. He just does not miss. Gonna spike a grenade inside. Oh my gosh, he is not miss at all. These grenades are huge. Dropping the gas. Gonna close them off in there. So they either have to take zone damage or gas damage or both. Just gonna completely block them off here. Oh, Skittles! Skittles going down. Knock, rocking the hipfire on the Prowler. It is good. Trying to back away. Hopefully not into an enemy fence. And he is getting shot on top of his head. Noct is trying to figure out exactly where to go, where to sit, so he can carry on.
That was crazy.
I don't know how. Okay, so is it just a solo on Complexity and a solo on Optic?
I'm gonna take us into TSM. They're the only actual team with a full team right now. It does look like Hal's the last one up, and that is CLG. CLG on an actual tear tonight, taking out TSM, and it says 3 solos. 3 solos in CLG. Let's listen into CLG as they take their victory lap here. I don't think unless these solos team up, maybe they're going to crouch and team up or something, but CLG, I think, just walks over this lobby.
These guys had nothing.
Let's see what they have to say about this win.
Four squads with 6 players.
I'm moving up, trapping up.
I'm just holding the height. There's somebody right here trying to swing left.
I'm moving up. I have 12 bullets.
I think there's a solo right here.
Someone's right. Someone's to your right somewhere.
Right here?
On this fucking right. On this thing right here.
Just chill. Look,
it's only one. It's only one. Yeah, it's fine. It's only one guy up here. One guy right there. And then his teammates are like bottom left somewhere. He just went down.
No one's here, right?
Wait. No one's here. No one's here.
You guys, CLG has not done the math yet.
Everyone's down there now.
Is anybody here?
There's 3 teams, bro. Like 2 of them are down here, right? Where's the last one?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I don't see anyone, bro. We're good.
Yeah, you just chill. Just watch
They have to all be over there.
Is anybody over here, Demi? Scan this way.
Someone's on top of this rock. Someone's on top of that rock, solo.
How about behind us, like over here?
I'm in the full 3-man. No, I can't. There's no one there.
Okay. They're all here. They all have to be here.
There's a solo up top of the thing who's not going to do anything.
I hear you.
And then one guy's going to do a head glitch to that. I think there might be 2 teams like on both sides.
I think if it's less than 12 players, they don't see the number. Oh, we found him in the little cubby. That's going to be a good grenade.
I can't waste ammo.
Oh, I don't know.
I think there's a solo bottom left.
Gen?
He just dropped on him.
Oh, two
We
solos
can get
dropped on
angles
each
right there,
other.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Get Ingles, Get that kill, Oh.
All right, Team Liquid and Complexity out. Last player here, and this is going to be another CLG win.
It was 3 solos.
3
Something
solos.
Something light.
You know.
3
Free dub,
solos.
guys.
I 5-tapped the fuck out of the Valk on TSM.
Oh, I know, good job. I baited too. I baited you, Mambo, and I got that fuse. Like,
Really?
he was just
That is the
I
first
got
time
shot in my
I've ever
back and I
seen
still
a full
killed the
3-stack
Horizon.
versus 3
Yeah,
solos
that's
at the end game of one of these.
Oh, yeah, we are in it. We are in it right now. Looks like Atlanta Premier landing directly on C9 once again. Atlanta Premier has C9's number. C9's not going to be happy about this. Great shots out of Hill, and I think C9 might actually go down here. Yes. Alpha Male dead. Zach Mazer dead. And it looks like Atlanta Premier is going to go ahead and finish cleaning up C9, and they are probably not happy because they just had to wait a few minutes to get into that game as it was. Let's look at the map overall. It doesn't look like anybody else is landing on each other. Cannot believe C9 is already out.
I am surprised. I mean, there are still teams that don't even have their feet on the ground. Teams like Furia. And can we get some hype in chat, please, for Furia playing as a trio? I know you will be happy to see that. Furia, all 3 alive and... Oh, dearie. I dropped my pencil. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. We will go check in with Team FA. Team Free Agents as they're looting up.
Dang, dude, and that is just stress getting landed on every single game.
I know. I really do feel for C9. They fought ESA the first 3 games, and now it looks like they're going to be fighting Atlanta Premier. Hopefully, his Watson will start moving here soon. Oh, guys, he's moving! He's moving! He's back! Let's go! Oh, he's back! Yes! There's another dub. Full lobby and his Watson back in the game.
Any particular reason why teams are landing on C9?
Ooh, I think the guard and Sentinels might fight here. Sentinels, I don't think know about. Wait, no, they know. They know about each other.
Oh, they definitely know about each other because they had to shoot the donkeys.
Sometimes they're donkeys, sometimes they're cows. Almost never are they called prowlers, though. Right, here we go. 2 blues and a white on the guard.
Yeah, his Watson is on Horizon. I'll let you know if anything's going on. 19 squads.
Oh
peacefully.
my goodness, he just gets knocked right there. They're gonna be able to drop that. But look who's, I mean, they're pulling up. They're pulling up. They got the rev, no totem yet. But I don't think they need it because they do have a player that's gonna be pretty low. 70%, and I think they're gonna opt to go to the antenna side. Kind of surprised to see that.
Nothing they can really do there. Oh my goodness. It looks like LG is pushing the nut over here, and Atlanta Premier is already inside. So yeah, LG really committed here and going in. It does look like Nezul is a little bit tentative on here to make a push. Yanya immediately goes down, and we do have the Volt coming out. The hip fire from the G7 did connect a few. 8 shots left in the Volt. It does the trick, but I think LG does go out here with 1 health left. Nezul is going to try to back up and do some trickery, but I'm just not seeing how this is actually going to happen. Oh, look at the chase.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Everyone hold your breath.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, there's a whole other team coming in.
Oh, he did get the crack. Crook is going to go down too.
All right, well, no one won there. Atlanta Premier out.
I mean, Atlanta Premier did end up getting the kills, but Crook going down immediately. Complexity going to just take space in this building. They already put the wall down. This is now their building. And Andrew's going to let us know if there's anything else happening. But what do you think about holding this spot?
What do you think about, like, Ring Around the Rosie, and there's another team just comes up and kills everybody? They're just playing Ring Around the Rosie, and the other team just came and killed them.
It's just a whole array of throwables
They were just
right there.
running circles around the nut. Man.
Okay, so they're going to hold that area. This could be one that pulls really towards shipfall. You can see teams like CLG are winning teams so far tonight. Well, what does the winning team's point of view look like? Pretty gold. 2 gold shields and a purple shield out of CLG. They're just running around here. G2,
Yes.
another team we haven't had a chance to watch too much tonight, opting for a Bloodhound instead of a Seer. A couple of teams have been running the Hound instead of Seer. And they're going to be landing right on team. As you can see, a soft landing out of the horizon here is so satisfying. And they're going to have this team out in the open. And some very satisfying shots out of Chaotic. It is not going to be enough to get a knock. I will note, this is the only team in the lobby not running a Valk. No Valk out of Team G2.
Pretty aggressive comp they have.
It's a very aggressive comp.
That comp would definitely be great for running around the edge, trying to get positions on people, but in game not the best.
Look what we have here. Just a little joyride for our newest signed Apex team, Team FaZe. We're gonna take a quick stop here at Shipfall, right outside of Shipfall. And I don't think they were expecting for CLG to already be here. So Team FaZe is probably gonna, are they gonna ult from here? They are. They're gonna Valk ult from here. I see a couple questions in chat about the third signing. I do not think anything has been announced, you guys. I do not know. I do not know. I know what you know. Okay. FaZe landing a team right behind them, too. Who is that?
Yeah, that was CLG. They're all kind of just trying to fly in right now. I'm trying to find you guys some really good action, but it's just 17 squads up that don't really feel like fighting.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
See a couple people asking about Optic's point of view.
How about Furia? How about Furia? Sneaking up on tripods right now. Nick Merck's on the crafter. Hopefully the shopping menu is closed because Furia is here to party. And yeah, I don't think they didn't actually catch anybody. Whoa, they left the blue armor. Got the blue armor, and down goes Gent. Unfortunate there. Yeah, Furia was just ready to rumble, and they're going to push in. They are down on points, and they are definitely looking for 3 points here as Nick Merckx tries to hold it down. We're going to have...
Guys, there was a very fast fight between the guard and G2. The guard ended up winning that fight pretty quickly, I will say. Just so you know, like, again, sometimes fights are going to happen at the same time, but Andrew and I don't miss any action. We don't miss the action, so I just thought here, but it was a really fast
first fight of the day. Yeah, Evo getting some good shots in and able to back up here, and I don't think Tripod is going to be able to do much here. Deez is down. Nick Merckx on 1 HP. Going to get pushed right now and swiftly removed from the game. Tripod's out. No third party there either, so yeah, back over to Yujigo.
I'm just wondering what NRG's doing. Like, I'm looking at the map and none of them are moving, so I'm just genuinely curious of what they're doing, because I don't know. Maybe they think they're gonna have someone late rotate, but they're not. So it's just a little surprising to see none of them are moving. We'll go back and check in with them. A lot of you guys asking about Optic Gaming. Guys, they're all alive and well. They're here. They're good. But you guys, again, this is an interactive broadcast. We're keeping a close eye. Andrew and I are the observers and the casters, so we have complete control over whose screen. You let us know who you want to see. Of course, we're going to always prioritize the action and the shooting, but we can show you everything. Yeah, Caustic, not, you know, a lot of open areas on this map, so you'll notice less of that. We haven't seen a Rev push yet. I would love to see a good Rev Tane. Sentinels rocking the only Revenant in the lobby.
Yeah, C9 is out. They got landed on. They were the first team out.
Yep, they landed 50-50 with Atlanta Premier. Atlanta Premier won that fight.
ESA gonna probably find themselves in a pretty tough spot, but I'm...
Yeah, CLG has, if they don't want... CLG does not want ESA to rotate this direction. CLG, it's really interesting, the rotation that they've been taking. They're moving around. This is the winning team right now, and I feel like they're playing pretty aggressive. They're not playing zone, and they're not playing safe. CLG, you guys, they were in... I'm just surprised the rotation they've been taking.
They're pretty confident in these close-range fights.
They really are. A couple people asking about TSM also.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
This fight could be amounting to something, so I'm just keeping a close eye on this one here. As you can see, Nano almost got his shield completely taken off. Some grenades are down. Mamba's keeping a close eye, aiming down sights, and they're going to pop the ult. They're going to drop it, and this could slow down the attack. No, it's just, you do not want to fight in that. Now, they are getting shot in the back from another team, so he needs to be careful.
Yeah, Black Hand pushing in.
All three of them pushing in one side there. That is not good for Nano as they all three swung on him. 77-33 with the Mastiff. A lot of people are hurt, but they're hurt also. Not able to get the scan right there. Look at the health on both of the players. Oh, no! Didn't even know. How did he get over there? All right, they're coming in swinging. Timmy's going to try to get out, and he cannot going to.
All right, I'm going to take you over to TSM right now. I'm going to get you in their comms as they fight against NRG over here on the hill.
Black Hand just took out ESA, FYI.
We're on the head glitch right here. My baddest got
ESA
canceled.
was the team that was fighting it first there. Black Hand came and cleaned it up. Both sides.
I broke it.
Thank you.
They're gonna swing this heady on me.
I'm looking over you. I'm looking over you.
Get that.
Oh, down here.
I'm batting.
Seer.
I'm batting.
Back up. I'm gonna die. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna try and kill a seer.
Nice,
Kill
Evan.
seer.
He's sliding on Evan.
Yeah.
Right below.
He's batting.
Get the battle. Both under me. 104.
Nice.
Nice. 1v1.
I have a purple knockdown.
I have white knock.
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff. Good shot, baby.
That was
Holy.
so close.
Clutch.
I got an armor
Clutch.
stop. I know best.
I would consider that pretty clutch.
Close. Well played, TSM. Well played. Taking out NRG, the #1 team as far as this whole series goes. NRG coming in with the most points. Again, points don't matter for the playoff. Everyone starts with 0 tonight. The $20,000 is simply based off of tonight and tomorrow night's performances.
Damn. Yeah. Hal was taking a back angle there, which left reps a little bit exposed, but then you could just see the power of it. He had shots on everybody. And yeah, if you're gonna clutch it up, that's the way to do it.
Okay. Black Hand still in zone back here. You see this? Just healing. Shoob's okay. Shoob's got the gold shield, but it's gonna be kind of rough for them as they have to rotate, and they're probably gonna land somewhere in between FaZe and the guard. Team Liquid, one of the teams that really does need a big game. Liquid needs some points, you guys. Not doing. I like this cover. Look at this cover they have. New Loba skin also. The Battle Pass skin looks absolutely beautiful. Final points are decided just based off of the 6 games tonight and 6 games tomorrow. ALGS scoring. There's no match point. It's just the highest points.
Duke, I'm gonna show you
from
something.
Tonight and
Okay.
tomorrow. Show me.
Black Hand over here on the edge. They can see TSM over here, and they don't have a valve. So they are trying to do a creepy crawly entrance in over here. They have 1 minute left on zone, and the TSM is right in zone.
Oh, they could 3-2-1 just really.
There, you can see up here. This is the reason they can't move in. Pretty tough situation for Black Hand. You can take it back over, but I'm gonna keep a close eye on this.
Okay, yeah, you keep an eye on that. I'm gonna go ahead here and look over at some of the other teams that we have. We have Optic, Gaming, triple purples on the team, as you can see.
Oh, we're out of heals. We got to push here.
Okay, take it back over.
Here we go. We're coming back into zone here. I don't think TSM knows about. There's no way TSM knows about the team on the low ground here. This is Black Hand pulling up on TSM. TSM on top of the hill.
Oh.
And they do see. That is Verholzkin down to 1 bullet. And they do not get the scan on him. So Verholz is probably hitting a bat right now. Looks like you can see Hal up in the air there. Hal taking big damage. And Hal on 1 HP somehow stays alive. Wow. So Verholz and Hal both getting so lucky not getting knocked there. Black Hand is able to get some space though. And they might be able to just go ahead and move into zone here. I'm not sure that they have to fight this at this point. Wouldn't be surprised if they just crest the hill and try to slide down into a building. You can see the zone here, and you can see the predicament that we're in.
TSM's Valk ulting. They're going in.
Yes, and Black Hand's going to be in big trouble here. They're going to try to slide down. They do have the Bangalore with the smoke, but they're getting shot. They did smoke off the building, so they might be able to come up underneath here, showing the true power of Bangalore. I'm not sure. They would probably love to have a Valkyrie there, but they did make it into the lower end of these buildings, so really good maneuver there by Black Hand.
I'm going to take it over here as we can go check in on Furia, and guys, Furia is rich. Furia is rich. Look at these boxes. Look at these shields they have sitting out. Look at the kills next to their names. Furia's having a good game. This is what they need. Again, they were playing down a player for 2 games. His Watson finally joining the team back, but they're making up for lost time this game. Can we get 15 kills out of Furia?
Are they actively fighting? I have one.
No, they're not actively fighting.
TSM flew in. We saw TSM flying, but they did land directly on Team Guard. The Guard. And does look like Verhulst is able to get inside here. They're holding inside the tier of this tunnel. And they might be able to stay here because, yeah, they're not going to be able to get pushed. Does look like they did lose the fearless leader, Imperial Hal, but they are going to be safe here. And I'm looking around the map. We can see all the teams spread out around the perimeter. Look at the spread. This is beautiful. Everyone's got a nice equidistance. But we do have
hang on.
Guard on top here.
Complexity here. Still in the same building where they had a good third party earlier on in this game. You can see that they're still in the same area, and kind of big brain with where they pulled. Look at the whole team out there on the beach just frolicking in the water. Who is that?
FaZe.
FaZe?
Oh, and TSM being pushed now.
All right, take it over.
Yeah, Verhulst trying to put down as much damage as possible, but it does look like Guard's going to come in and go ahead and clean up the remnants that was Reps and Verhulst. It looks like there is a fight close by, too, that they're looking at. Blackhand inside the building.
Is it deadly
Bronzy
zone?
going to try to clutch it up with the EVA 8. Bronzy trying to 1v. Bronzy goes down. That is Blackhand, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Guard looks over here. They are. The Guard coming in right now, and I'm going to go into some... I was going to go into comms, but I think it's going to be pretty fast here.
I think so. I really do think so. You can see here. Shuv hitting those prowler shots, putting out a ton of damage on Shuv, though. Shuv's knocked.
Nice.
One player left.
Full heal,
Blackhand
we can pick him
eliminated.
up.
Guard winning that fight. Not even getting a player knocked.
In stairs.
All pretty low.
Might
And
be
wait,
doing,
another
might be
team.
doing.
Died.
Another team. It is Sentinels.
And Guard getting the short end of the stick.
Rambo ran out, though, guys. Rambo has run out. He's going to try to play underneath here. And I think we might see Furia and Optic fight. I think we're going to have a Furia and Optic fight. As you can see here, the Seer ult is getting canceled. I'm going to take over the screen. As you can see, Furia going through it. Taking some zone damage. And they're taking a ton of damage. Just going to go down to zone right there.
Oh, no.
It seems like they almost tried to get a couple of kills instead of walking in. But Complexity has look at this. It's like they prioritize the kills instead of walking in because Complexity has a line of sight on them.
Yeah, it's going crazy over here. You want to see Sentinels? They're doing a Reptane push over here. They're stuck in zone. They did a Reptane push from the zone and they end up dying. SSG was gatekeeping them. I'm not sure there's a whole lot they might. Gosh, yeah.
All right, Team Liquid versus SSG now.
Like
It's gonna be Team Liquid versus SSG.
4 squads up. SSG, Team Liquid up on the hill. The Kraber is in play for Zen. A little bit risky to use if you miss it. And, almost getting... 119. Fun tried to jump and get a little peek, and it did not pay off. The Kraber absolutely punishing Fun.
The reaction time of these players is just too fast. That is something that they train.
Great shots out of drop, getting the crack, and to get the block on the... Yo, look at that, dude. Absolutely disrespectful to crack someone's shield and then hit him with this... Hit him with the Seer tactical. Can't even heal.
All right, I have blimp view for you too if you want to see, but this is
good here.
SSG versus Team Liquid going in. 1 player left. Knock is still back a little bit further. Fun's going through it. Fun is trying.
Who has got the Mastiff? Fun absolutely destroying with the Mastiff.
And look at that gold knockdown shield as he's able to turn and avoid some of those shots from Complexity as Complexity finally left, but they're going to swing right now on Fun. Take Fun out, take both members out, and Complexity with the ultimate clutch for the win.
We're going into Complexity comms.
Let's hear the celebration.
We got a lot of kills too.
Yeah.
Yo, Lobo with nades is just stupid. That team couldn't do anything.
Nah, nothing.
Like literally, we just naded the fuck out of them and just looked for them to scram, and then we just got a knock because
point. They've been landing on Atlanta Premier. Do we have C9 comms? I don't think we do. We do not. Unfortunately, not every team has joined Discord, guys. That's why we're not listening to everyone. C9, I think, is one of the teams, honestly, that has like never let us listen in.
I don't know where C9 is.
I'm on them. Do not worry.
Where are they headed?
Oh. We got a little change of pace. They're no longer going shipfall, and I think that's a really smart call. They're heading completely to the other side of the map. North Pad. How is North Pad completely open?
No.
I do not know. I do not know, but it seems to be open, so that's pretty good. ESA, CLG, kind of close together, but other than that, guys, we have a fair drop. A fair drop, so it's just a free-for-all of who we're going to watch loot. How might drop down to loot here. And he would be faced with C9 right down there. You might be surprised to see that those buildings down there. No, okay, so he's not going to drop. He's not going to drop. 20 players up. Excuse me, 20 teams, 60 players up. Looking pretty good. The only shooting that we have here is this team here, but it's just against PvE. Yeah, no worries, King. You're fine. It's probably just mobile delay. Little PvE. Andrew, what is he shooting right here?
Donkeys.
Donkey? Oh, they're still donkeys. Okay, okay.
Yeah, they're donkeys.
Again, sometimes they're cows, sometimes they're prowlers, sometimes they're donkeys. We never know. It's an interesting drop spot. I know that a team used to land there early on. They might run right into Sentinels. Again, a lot of the same rotations we're seeing out of these teams. A lot of teams that run into each other. Yeah, no contest this game. Can you believe that?
Whoa.
Oh,
we have a sketchy situation here. Sentinels rotating through.
Wow, it's almost like I was just showing that.
Oh, sorry.
It's almost like I was just showing that exact thing.
I had tuned you out.
It's just like you normally do. That's
All right,
fine.
back over to you. Back over to you. Let's hear what you have to say about this.
No, it's good. I'm going back to you. You take us over with that.
All right. Well, nothing happened there. I want to look at the map overall, though. It does look like we have the zone pulling towards Storm Chaser. Tripods are already in Storm Chasers. They should be pretty set as far as zone goes. You have TSM on the north. This is the sketchiest right here. We have these three teams: Complexity, the Guard, Sentinels, all kind of stuck here. And the Guard does not know about Sentinels behind them. So Sentinels might just be able to come up and get free shots on the back. Sentinels are not making a presence yet.
I don't think Guard's going to overextend here, though. Oh, they're going up. They're taking zip up. They do need to be careful.
Sentinels? Look at Sentinels. Look at this.
Wait, Optic Gaming's in a
sneaky, bro.
Car. Dude, there's a lot. There's going to be there's a cluster here. Optic Gaming cruising in a Trident up on the other side.
Is Sentinels just trying to get to zone, or are they trying to do some super ninja backstab here?
Oh no, they're stalking. They're definitely stalking their prey. 100%
Okay,
they're stalking their prey.
Let's look at the map. We have a lot of teams moving. We have NRG here getting very close to the Arc Star! The Arc Star stick! And they're down! Bro, C9's gonna be fully down. They finally got loot North Pad, and they're gonna die to the Arc Star. Sweet killing the entire team with an Arc Star.
How much damage? 434 damage?
There's no way. C9 cannot catch a break, man.
Can you screen cap that? I want to see the entire thing, please.
Oh, no.
Can you screen cap that? I would like to see that.
Yeah, back over to you.
All right, that is going to be a replay. And then we have another... Oh, this is always misleading. A bit misleading because of the elevation here. But you can see Team Liquid is looking above. They know that TSM is fighting up here. Again, Team Liquid, it would take them a minute to get to where they are. But TSM did get a knock. And they're going to be aggressive. And they want to push up on this. Here we go. Hal's going up with the tornado. Getting the crack on the Watson. And the stun. Oh my goodness, they just did Bronzy so dirty right there. Bronzy getting slowed down by Verhol's tactical at the same time. They don't even care that they are in a Cyril. They're just full sending right here. As that Cyril, there's no way you make it in, and Team 3 agents are going to go down. All right, Team Liquid. Did they find a way to... Where did Team Liquid go? I don't know. They're just... Team Liquid's busy.
Yeah, they moved on to the north.
Oh, no. I don't know what they're doing. They could hit the juicer up.
I just gutted for C9 right now. I just can't imagine. Because you know the car is risky when you're driving around like that. But
Yeah,
man,
it is.
What are the odds that Sweet has an arc star as you're passing him?
We should scout this area.
Very high. The tridents are very deadly.
Just driving right down the street too, you know?
The tridents are definitely very deadly. Okay, Team FaZe here.
I like driving way out in the water, you know, some way out of the way, but just right down the street. I mean, bold move.
Okay, a couple of teams that are really close together. That team that is on Stormcatcher is going to be Team Tripods. Still finishing out their loot. Gent with the Mozambique. No hammers. No hammers on the beak. No hammers in the game.
It does look like Complexity is maybe
Yeah,
getting some shots.
Luminosity.
Sneak attack over here. Complexity on triple white, so they're probably not very eager to take a fight. They
Oh,
were
Complexity
farming up the
has
spiders.
terrible loot, Andrew. L-Star with 14 bullets.
Oh, but they're gonna get gate kept here. Yeah, that bracelet, he threw it on purpose bad because he was about to throw it up top, but MPL is already sitting up top, so they're gonna slide back down. They did get a blue armor out of that, but you can see they are not.
The design of the map, though, really cool that you have two different ways you can go down here. So that really does give Complexity another option of how they can rotate, because the LG Luminosity Gaming was down on low ground. Team
What you got?
MPL was up here on high ground, but the fact that the way that this map was designed, and this is why I love Storm Point for comp so much, the fact that there's two different little sides they can go down makes it very good for Team Complexity that they're not dead, even though they have terrible loot. 18 squads up. 18 squads are still up. CLG is having a heck of a night, playing exceptionally well all evening. You guys in chat can do exclamation point now, exclamation point finals, if you want to see everything regarding this game and the current scores, or if you want to be in the know with other tournaments that Hyperlux is putting on, and maybe even some giveaways, do exclamation point Discord. You can join their Discord.
Yo, guys, I see somebody in chat said Optic Gaming point of view. Okay, I'll show you guys right now where Optic Gaming is. Optic Gaming is dead center and circle, and they are in a pretty good spot. The zone sometimes does pull directly towards this building, so 2 purples and a blue, and they are not looking to engage in a fight. They are just trying to do some poke shots to level up their armor. Yeah, in a really good spot right now.
ESA is so deep in zone. ESA is super, super deep in zone, but look at the information that they got. I'm taking the screen for 1 second. ESA, again, this is who I'm watching right now. Really deep in zone, but they did scan the beacon all the way out there to get the information of where this next zone is going to be. So like Andrew said, yeah, Duke's in a really good spot. Sentinels also in a pretty tricky spot with where that next zone is. It looks like they haven't even scanned beacon, but they seem to know exactly how it's going to be pulling. But wait, I think MPL kind of getting rolled up on by Complexity. Does Complexity have better loot? I need to know.
Complexity has 2 blues and a white.
Okay. Still an L-Star. You know, I don't think he wants the L-Star, you know?
I don't think they're going to do anything there. Oh,
don't-
boy. Yo, FaZe just took a Valkyrie and landed directly on LG. Gonna push through right into the Arc Stars, and they're gonna go down. FaZe immediately, instantly dying to LG, landing after a Valkyrie. That happens so fast. Yeah, it's just you can't.
Good job catching that. Really good job catching that, because that was a fast fight right there. Luminosity did lose a player, but they were able to quickly get the res.
And look at the sticker, guys, on the heel. If you haven't put a sticker on your heel yet, you should go ahead and do that. Showing off here with the stickers.
Looks like SSG is actually kind of just on the sidelines here. I'm going to take over the screens as I see SSG has 2 teams directly in front of them. Complexity in chat, you guys you see there, did get eliminated. Complexity had terrible loot, and they were just pinched in between SSG, and now the team in front of them is most likely, is it MPL in front of them?
Yeah, man, I'm going to show you Sentinels.
Great grenade right there. Huge nade. He's getting pushed. Gonna opt down to try to hit the bat. SSG almost reset from that, and it is Sentinels. It was Sentinels that was winning that exchange. MPL going down. The guard going down. Take us over any of the fights you have.
Yeah. They were just happening at the exact same time.
They really were. We'll have have to ask the players to please not fight at the same time. But if you had it, you can screen cap so that way we don't miss any of the action.
Bocce.
That's the good thing about having all of these computers here, guys. We try really hard to never miss a single fight of any of our tournaments.
Let me just show you the map real quick, guys. Quick overview of what we got. Round 2 is closing. 50 seconds left on round 2. We have TSM on top of this high ground, just absolutely griefing a 3 and a 9. That's 12 damage total out of Imperial Hal there. Absolutely farming. And it does look like everyone is pretty well spread out. Everyone's very interested to see what happens in this next zone. I bet you Tripods.
Our winning
no,
team.
They have,
our
Tripods
winning
didn't
team.
scan the beacon.
I'm taking it over because our team CLG right now going through it as Nano has just a sliver of health, has to avoid the prowlers right there. And they were getting gate kept by TSM, G2's over here, and also Team Liquid. So they're just opting. Look at him. He's just hitting the zone. Doesn't even care. Zone doesn't have too far to go, but CLG, what are they going to do? They're going to Valk ult. They'll probably get shot from 2 different sides. Trying to spin as much as possible. I will say these players have impeccable aim, and they have practice hitting Valks out of the air. You can see they're getting shot at by 3 different teams. They're deciding where to land. Ooh, super low.
That's NRG.
Is it? Okay. This is not looking good for CLG if one of these teams wants to try to capitalize on some of that damage, but I don't think anyone's going to leave. Again, G2's just kind of staring in zone here. They think someone's going to rotate here. I don't know. I don't know why G2's still there.
Let me just show you a couple other little engagements that are happening here.
Okay.
SSG trying to rotate around on the far west side. Looks like a Hal got a knock with the charge rifle, but I know that they're very far away up in the kill feed there. You can see SSG rotating around the side.
LG versus Sentinels. Sentinels versus Luminosity Gaming happening right now. I hear the Rev ult is down, and we're going to watch from Crust's point of view as Crust hits that ult just barely in time, getting sent back. He does not have a shield to his name. Going to have to bob and weave and try to avoid any damage there. A sliver of health. Xenox is trying to provide some cover fire and peek with that Mastiff as Sentinels were not winning that exchange at all, and they're going to opt to try to leave their building. Who's that over there?
I have.
Oh, that's Tripods. Okay, take over the fight.
Okay. Yeah, TSM did finally drop down from their perch up high, and they are pushing a fight on low ground here. Hal's got multiple people around him, actually using the pole here, doing a little pole dance. We love to see it. And yes, down goes. This is CLG. They tried to res. So yeah, but there are several teams. NRG also on the side. We're gonna have to keep a close eye out. Let's get a sky view of what's going on here. And it does look like we have ESA on the backside. TSM was able to stabilize inside, and a lot of teams. SSG actually able to get inside there, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. Because show me if you got anything going on.
I am super impressed that all of Team Sentinel still alive, all of Luminosity Gaming still alive, and all of Tripods. The fact that they were all about to fight, but here we go. I don't think they're all going to be alive for much longer, as Sentinels now have to full commit to this fight, and this is going to be Sentinels versus Luminosity. This is a crazy zone. Which way are they gonna? They're going around.
Yeah, they're backing up.
They're gonna go around. Okay, okay.
Yo,
we might have
TSM,
Optic.
I got this back here.
Okay, take it.
Yeah, TSM versus Tripods. I think it's about to go down. Tripods underneath. Verholst getting on the roof.
Furia just got a knock on Optic though, and they're gonna get sent by Atlanta Premier.
All right, Tripods. I think it's just gonna take underneath here. So if you got an active, if they're actively fighting, you can take. Tripods directly under TSM right now. I think they can coexist here, though.
Furia has triple blues, and they're gonna pick off a bunch of kills here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go check this out because Furia playing super smart. They went down to zone last game, and they said we are not doing that again. Furia has 3 teams in front of them. Wait, did you know there was a catalyst in this lobby?
No shot.
Ooh.
I have Optic and comms.
I had no idea there's a catalyst.
I'm taking this into Optic comms right now. Optic King, let's go.
Furia's full set of the fight. No, I mean.
I'm in Optic comms.
They're gonna go.
I got stuck.
I blocked the other door.
Med kitting.
They're still fighting, they're still fighting. Above us, above us.
Pop on the syringe.
We're still in the zero, remember that. I'm crouched. I just know. We're all in seriousness. We have a
Is he
minute
still
until
above
that
us?
closes.
We need to try and...
I have one bat left. Bubble. I got bubble now.
Valk is bottom floor climbing up. Sears climbed up.
Can we ape out?
Yeah,
I'm on the side. This goo is probably
I'm
gonna hit.
I'm on the roof.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
back inside.
The first ever damage
Dude,
from a catalyst in a
I can't
tournament.
even break that goo.
On my door, on my door. They're in there.
Furia with the ultimate grief
Such a grief
on Optic.
Yeah, you can shoot the goo.
Alright, back over to you.
Valk ult maybe.
All right, I'm watching here. We can see from his Watson point of view. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing a catalyst in a highly competitive tournament. First pro level catalyst I have had the pleasure of casting over, and actually used the abilities really well there. As you did see a couple players of Team Optic Gaming, or excuse me, of Optic Gaming that, you know, they didn't have any option. They had to go out that door right there.
I'm gonna take you into Furia comms right now.
I'm walking up with it. Yeah.
All right,
You want to take this
walls
outside
down.
right?
Here we
Yeah,
go.
we're good. You want to keep? Yeah. There's a Valk back there on the right. I'm riding that. Right here. Shoot this Valk. Shoot this Valk. That's the solo Valk, I think. 28 flash. Cracked. What am I talking about? Flashing solo Valk.
She died, she died, she died.
You're in on me. You're in on me. You're in on me. I have the bat. You're safe on me. You're safe on me.
No, I have the bat here.
Shoot that.
You destroy that. You're good on my fucking head.
Ooh,
I'm
these
giving knockdown.
grenades.
Flash on the Valk. Flash on the Valk. Just play your life. Play your life.
It's just you.
He cannot let Zone
Dead
touch him.
Horizon up there.
Yeah, the Horizon's dead and she's just the Valk's getting sit on right now.
Valk should
All
die.
right, go ahead and leave
Horizon's
those
died, I
comms.
think,
As
Okay.
because Watson is the only person left.
Alright, bro.
All right, he is out there. That is NRG. ESA going out, TSM going out, and Furia going out, as we just witnessed right there. NRG looking really strong, as long as they can all stay alive on this one little rotate. They're getting shot by Black Hand is shooting them. So all you can see the teams that are left. We have G2. G2's going through their own little fight right now. Chaotic, it looks like, got a clutch there with a little bit of help, but Team Tripod's eliminated. Gonna try to get the res on one player, but NRG is gonna punish this. Absolutely, NRG is gonna walk up and clean and take out G2 right here. G2 eliminated 3 squads left. We have NRG, we have Team Liquid all right here. And
Yeah,
then
I'm
we
on
have
Team
Black
Liquid right here.
Hands.
Team Liquid taking big grenades from Black Hand right now. NRG's over there looting on the side, but yeah, Team Liquid would like to get a dub here. They're low on points today, and they really need some big points here. They only have 2 kills, though. Only 2 kills. Not having the biggest of games, but a dub would be very good, especially if they can get these last 6 kills. They're taking a lot of damage.
Funny you mentioned kills. I don't know if you've had a chance to see the number of kills next to NRG. Sweet himself with 9 kills to his name. 1,700 plus at damage. NRG is absolutely farming this game.
Nice. Back on you then. Show us the NRG.
Okay, here we go. Gonna try to get an angle here. Kind of overextended a little bit, getting shot for the other team. There's 3 squads up. Seems to be that everyone is focusing Team Liquid right now, getting a nice, solid headshot. 3 squads up. There's a lot of amazing terrain on this map where they can just all find a rock to hide off of, and especially with a Newcastle on the team across the way.
Yeah.
Yo, Sweet is just standing out there trying to get those shots on them. Good shots. Only 22 shots left in the bow check. And he's all close range after that. Are we going to run out of arrows? Sweet did hit the 2K mark. They're going to have to dodge some of these grenades.
Yeah, and it does look like NRG has a really good position for end zone. The zone basically pulls about 5 yards past the side of their rock, so they're going to have a really good head glitch, while basically where they're standing, they can stand here for the remainder of the entire game SSG and Black Hand are going to have to push in and probably end up collapsing and fighting each other. So I don't see how NRG could possibly lose this unless one of these other teams completely bum rush them. I don't think it's going to happen. 18 shots left in the bow, hitting huge damage. The red bow is absolutely savage.
Okay, it looks like Team Liquid is doing a really good job of staying alive. I don't know how. We still have 9 players alive.
Yeah, well, 4 seconds left on the clock here, and SSG is going to have to move almost immediately, as well as Black Hand. The zone's going to pull actually the hardest on Black Hand. So will Black Hand
Team Liquid
push on sorry, Black Hand over here. Black Hand on the far side going to have to either push NRG or SSG.
Liquid.
And Black Hand,
Liquid.
NRG's pushing up. Sorry, Team Liquid. Team Liquid, sorry, is the other team up with Black Hand. NRG did move up to the rock where the zone is pulling to all the way. So Team Liquid on the left, Black Hand on the right.
They're crouched. There is a couple of seer bubbles down. Everyone knows everything.
Ooh, nice
a new
wall there
castle
coming out
wall
from-
and
great shot.
really
Sykes down
good.
out of the air.
All right, they're going to probably get the res off behind that wall. They're going to have to focus
Here's
their
the
efforts
issue.
and attention here on the sign, getting the crack,
Diff
getting the
getting-
knock on Diff. NRG's doing a really good job of keeping a split focus here. And they're doing it together. They're all 3 focusing. A great headshot, getting the Loba down. Team Liquid eliminated. Oh my goodness, he's just out there. He's just out there in the open. Just gonna walk right on up. We have a car. We have confidence in a car. What else do we need? Nothing else. Apparently, that's all you need. NRG with the dub.
That's going to be a crazy high kill number for NRG. They had a really good end zone position from the get-go. After round 2, they were sitting in the rocks that were basically right next to this final end zone. So they, with all the teams coming in, NRG was just farming.
That was some top tier gameplay. That was 9. Let's see where C9's gonna go. Okay, they're gonna try the north pad drop again. That's a really smart call. That's a super smart call out of C9. I hope they can loot up and get a couple of good fights under their belt. But they are mimicking what they did last game.
Another peaceful 20 teams dropping into Storm Point. I'm looking at the comps real quick. It does look like his Watson is on Catalyst once again. That is the only Catalyst in the lobby. We do have...
I'm so happy he's playing Catalyst. Showed some good gameplay with her, too.
Sentinels, the only Revenant in the lobby. So we have basically, other than that, Seer, Valk, Horizon. We have a few Watsons. We have a few Newcastles. We have 1 Bloodhound. 1 Bangalore. 2 Bangalores.
Okay, again, guys, AP, Atlanta Premier, this was the team that was splitting a drop spot with C9. They fought game 1. Atlanta Premier did end up winning the first exchange. So they are still landing near Shipfall, whereas C9 did opt to take more of this north drop. Speaking of drop, take a look at the other area that looks really similar to North Pad. They have a very similar structure. This is where SSG lands Launchpad. So interesting because C9, you know, used to land Launchpad with SSG. What was that? I guess that was a while ago now.
Level 2.
SSG with the good loots.
All
20
right,
squads, Andrew. 20 squads. I know that's what I'm saying. There's no action.
No. I just want to show you kind of what the zone's doing here. It does look like we got a beacon scan, and the zone's going all the way down to Shipfall. We do have Atlanta Premier already hanging out in Shipfall, so they're going to be happy to see that. A lot of teams rotating over. We have Optic Gaming flying over right now. And making their way down south. All these teams, there's going to be, I'm sure, a couple that run into each other. I'm keeping a close eye on it. Antenna does look like it's pretty congested with 3 teams in it. The guard having a great day so far. Rocking the crypto. White armor on the crypto. Running with the sword is actually terrifying. And they are in between 2 teams right now. 1 team left, 1 team right.
All right, Optic Gaming in a Trident, Andrew. I'm going to take it over as we see Optic Gaming. They're getting shot at by a little bit, but they just, again, I'm surprised they must have not heard what happened to C9 last game because they just seem to have no cares in the world as they just get back into the Trident, figure out where they want to go. A little bit of a disconnect as they're looking down to see a team possibly in Antenna. And yep, they are Valk ulting.
All right, C9 back in a car. You would think they would maybe not do that, but this time they are very far out in the water. So instead of driving down Main Street,
they're on the little back alleyway.
They are on the very outer edge in the water. There's very low chance that Sweet's gonna get an arc star on them out here. So let's kind of see where everyone is at the moment. SSG looking like they might be fighting over here against the tripods, and I'm interested to see if this happens.
They took 2 Tridents. Look at that. They took 2 Tridents instead.
Ah, smart.
You know, so that way, you know, at the very least, 1 player will be able to get away. Okay. You could take it back.
Does sound like SSG is getting shot at a bit. They're going to be holding down the low ground. Drop taking massive damage. Going to hit the wall bounce. Is it enough? Drop getting smoked by Zen and is able to, that is actually terrifying for Drop. Does get away. It was tripods at the top and Blackhand on the backside of tripods as well. We haven't seen much out of tripods today. I would love to see them get some momentum in this game, perhaps in the last game going bottom 5 right now. Looking to pick a fight over here against Blackhand. Blackhand might have rotated past the building. Yeah, Blackhand in the building next door. I'm actually going to take us into tripods real quick just so we can get an idea what they're talking about here.
Gent's pretty far back. It's just Nick and Deeds that are up. They need to be careful.
I'm gonna
right now.
I'm gonna ult this.
All right, ult down.
45 crack, 45 crack, 45 crack.
1 second floor. I'm gonna shoot from second floor right now. You have to run first.
They're all on the stairs, all on the stairs, all on the stairs.
Yeah, I'm ulting them. They're right there, might as well.
45 white, 90 white, 90 white. I'm going in, I'm going in.
First floor.
Oh my gosh, Diff.
You have a knock, yeah.
Diff doing them dirt.
Knock on both sides.
Walking up.
Yeah,
Play together.
Yep.
They have a nade. Everybody as well.
That's all.
Other team, I'm going better.
Yeah, back up. Yeah, back out.
Okay, that is SSG. That is SSG that is there.
Take us out of comms.
All right. SSG and Furia.
They got 30.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you can hear they're deciding on what to do. His Watson is going to hit a Phoenix and just rotate around and kind of close to... Oh, he's getting chased by SSG, but you see Tripods also left the scene. SSG wants Furia out. Again, his Watson the only one up, getting fully chased by all 3 of SSG right here. This is not good. This
Catalyst.
is not good.
The one Catalyst. I wanted to see some Catalyst action.
I know. I wanted to... Okay, here we go.
Oh, well, there you go. There's your taste.
Look at that. If you wanted to know, does the wall scare people? It does. They turned around immediately. Dropped is not convinced, though. And it does. The wall is intimidating. It might not do any damage. It might not block any scans, but boy, is it scary.
All right, and...
TSM in a fight.
Yeah, I have him over here. I'm watching. Reps just got a kill from about 200 yards away. It's not really anything they're pushing. NRG and TSM are over near this area. I'm keeping a close eye on it. But they are... Reps is going to clear the backside here. Just making sure. And we can see on the map there is no one back there. It does look like ESA is a solo in the building. NRG is at the IMC right here. So, yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on that. But is this actual fight? CLG looking for a fight?
Optic
Perhaps.
might have a fight against LG.
Looking, no, we're going in here. CLG, Nano gets some action here, instantly killing the Horizon ult, and gonna get a beam in here for sure. Demi taking some massive damage. Yeah, I'm not sure that.
I have a fight.
Oh, we're fighting over here for sure. The ults are coming in, the grenades are coming in. We're going down. Can we get a beam? Yes, Nano does get the tracking, and Demi's gonna be the last one up, trying to pull a battery. It's gonna be a 1v2 situation. There might be a third party, maybe not, because there's a lot of. And Demi clutched this up. Demi's got the 1v2. Demi's got the 1v2. All right, Demi's gonna run out. Demi's gonna run out.
Optic Gaming did just lose a fight against Luminosity. I screen capped it so I can show it to you guys. Do not worry. Again, sometimes these fights are gonna happen at the same times, but since we have so many PCs in here, we're able to capture every single fight, and I will show it to you. I have it screen capped. Do not worry.
Sentinels, we might be seeing up against C9. C9 did come over and third party this building, and Sentinel's gonna push in with the Rev Totem, and we are in. C9, do you have what it takes to stop the Sentinels? Can we get a super jump? No, but we do have a back. Okay. Getting all tricky here. Yeah, Luke gets sent back. We are in. Nice shots out of Alpha Male going down. It's gonna be a 1v1. Synox is the last one up, and C9.
Ooh, C9.
Finally.
Look at that with the kill leader icon next to his name.
And the crowd goes wild. NRG might come to just ruin everything about this game for C9.
Yo,
but as of right now.
Does Sweet have an arc in his hand? If Sweet has an arc. No, they're ready. They're already shooting him.
Zach is gonna try to get some shots in.
They have quite a bit of work to do for a comeback, but they are working on it. Again, guys, this is game 6 and the final game tonight, but guess what? There's 6 more games tomorrow. All of the performance from tonight and tomorrow will count. So how amazing would that be, a team that has been struggling so much tonight, getting a big game here, game 6, and then just dominate tomorrow? It is absolutely possible.
I'm going to take you guys to the map right now. It does look like NRG is going to fly directly over C9. I doubt they want to take that fight. We have a lot of teams over here in the building. Face fighting right this second. Aberlelli going down to the guard. Slurp is about to get the beam. You're about to see the beam, Slurp. And no, actually
they want to get Mac back up. Yeah, they're going to try to stick the res right here.
Yo, Sniped out playing Watson. Am I dreaming? What's happening? Sniped on predominantly a Bloodhound main. It is very hard to switch to Watson if you are used to the crazy red eye ultimate of the Bloodhound. They're just gonna hold it down in here though. We do have.
All right, they're gonna push up together here. Here we go.
I just went down.
Ooh, Snipe going down.
I'll go knock.
We have gold knock.
I have an audio. Okay, here we go.
I'm pushing
Newcastle res in the middle of a fight. 750 health on that gold knockdown.
On my door, on my door.
Half health.
He's outside.
We're in phase
comms.
Kid.
Snipe, I don't know what you're talking about. He looks like a seasoned Watson.
Get that knock in a second.
Fast
through the window. Get that knock through the window. Pull that.
Nice. All right, good shit, boys.
Should not have worked.
That was a bad play, Snipe. I know. It was a bad play, though. No, I was right? Trust me on shit like that, yeah?
Oh, you're right, You're definitely right.
I'm placing another ult here. I'm just putting it in the stairs. How the fuck did they just hit me that hard?
Okay, let me know otherwise. I'm just gonna stay here.
I can't move this door. It cannot close, by the way.
All right, I'm out of red heels completely.
C9 and TSM, I think, are gonna fight, but not right now. But they're.
I need the 2x on this box.
I'm gonna go check this box outside. Don't follow me.
Just kind of hearing their comms from me.
My game just glitched. I need this 2x.
Yeah, kind of interesting to hear the different dynamics and different comms. Again, this is a newer formed team.
Oh, Al, can you do it? It's you want to make it so much easier.
Sure.
Who the players signed to face. All right, they're fighting. C9's fighting. Leave.
I'm out of comms.
All right, C9 is fighting. I believe this is against TSM. This is. C9 is on the roof. TSM is right below them. TSM is spiking some arcs in the air, trying to get a couple of hits. Zach losing his shield. Getting the crack. Double crack. They're going to be aggressive here. One player's up on height. That is Hal, but wow, Hal is low. Throwing that up to distract him. Getting blocked by his own teammate right there. Hit the bat. Zach is down. Zach is down. And the duo of C9 clutch right here. And they're
Tripod's
this is
30.
risk.
Tripod's 30.
Okay. Tripod's fully showed up. This is not actually this could be good. This could be good for C9.
I'm taking
It's
you
not
into
over
TSM
yet.
right now.
All right, TSM on fire inside.
Yeah, TSM actually gonna try to hold the building, and Tripod's on the exterior roof right now. That was a Sentinel shot that came in and did miss. Hal needs to get some health. Sitting on about 10 health right now. They're all low ground. Good call to get low ground, and they might push up with a Horizon ult here because they're kind of up against it. I don't know if they have a Horizon.
They do not. They just used it in that earlier fight, I believe. It's at 38%.
Okay, so we do have... Yeah, TSM is stabilizing on the ground floor. Tripods probably should have pushed out a little harder because now that TSM is fully reset, they're going to have a hell of a time killing them.
It is.
TSM
but look who's
was
nearby
very low on health. Verhol's taking some big damage.
C9's
Gonna try to
nearby
back up.
third
Getting
base.
high and probably go down here. Verhol's somehow living with 1 HP. I don't even understand or comprehend what's happening. Hal actually getting a lot of damage put out. Nick Merckx is down at the hands of Hal. And Reps climbing to roof here. Reps can't find really anybody to shoot. And it does look like Tripods is going to try to back out. Hal's probably going to go down. It is Reps, the last one up. 3 solos.
C9. I think
C9 solo. TSM solo, and I think Tripod
No, the
solo.
duo. No. Duo on C9, Andrew. They waited. They were just chilling there. So I'm back on C9's point of view. I'm going to take over here. As you see, C9, even though they're a duo, they're coming out here and they're going to get some extra points. Really smart, opportunistic play out of them if they can hit their shots. And absolutely, TSM going out, but they're not done with the fight yet. I think they have to fight what's left of Tripods. And not enough right there. Alpha Male cannot take any zone damage. He needs to clean it up. And Tripod's eliminated too. C9 with the big brain.
Demi is a solo coming down from the top right now. Check this out from the top rope. He's going to drop down and get a suplex in here. Demi, you got to push in, bro. Demi doesn't know because Demi is a Valk and has no scans. You can't look at your fingertips and see everything in the entire game.
Yeah, but C9 also does not know that it's a solo.
Imagine not being able to scan every single wall and see everyone's health and everyone's exact position.
Where is he? Where is he?
All right, this is Demi might be freaked out a little bit. Yeah, because Demi probably thinks this is more than one person. Sketchy times here.
It could be a super rare 1v1 with 8 squads up. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And I think we're about to get it. So, Andrew, whose screen are you on?
CLG, Demi.
All right, I'm on C9 here. We're going to show you both sides of this fight as these two solos have to fight. Here we go.
1v1 in the middle of a pro lobby.
Okay, this is looking good. We're going to opt. We're going to throw the ult. The shield is cracked.
Demi's going to die to another team. Demi, don't do it.
No. He wants to get the kill. C9 needs a lot of points, and he got it. Oh, C9. Going to try to do as much as he can as a solo. 7th place. I know he wants to at least maybe get a top 5 or 3 here. But we'll leave C9 alone since they are a solo. Let me go and pay attention to some of the teams that are left full alive. We have Luminosity Gaming.
Yeah.
With a lot of kills next to their name.
Yeah, I can show you the map real quick, guys. Kind of going to break down with 7 squads left. LG at the bottom. We have NRG over here on the side in pretty good position. They do have to move in a little bit. Team Liquid probably in the tunnel. Yeah, in the tunnel here. In a great spot. They don't have to move at all. AP, I showed you earlier. They've been here the entire time. They landed here and they've never left. They just are hanging out. They don't have any kills though, so AP's looking for some kills as teams come wandering in. It does look like FaZe is gonna have to move though. They're looking for head clearance. They might do it a Valk ult in here, and they are. Will they be beamed out of the air from Guard? Guard also thinking about hitting a Valk ult.
Oh my
and slurp down. Slurp down, and this is disaster for FaZe.
Goodness.
Absolute disaster. They thought they had everything going correctly, and they are gonna die. FaZe eliminated. Can you imagine? They had perfect.
No.
They had perfect everything, and they just
No.
they just got vaporized out of the
Their
air.
aim, everyone's aim is too good. They just have a couple of seasons now of practicing shooting Valks and shooting players midair.
No way. All right, well.
Team Liquid is in this little pipe here. They have a Loba. They have shield swaps. Like, look at Team Liquid, Andrew. Look at this setup.
They're chilling, but they do have to move.
They do have to move.
They do have to move.
And they are on the move right now. And they're going through another pipe. Okay. Very safe little snake rotate. And they're going to try to get into zone.
We have comms on NRG. Let's go into comms.
Okay.
They can all the way low.
Yes, they can.
Oh, okay. You can climb through these windows. I'm gonna start taking.
They have to rotate pretty far.
Yeah. Oh wait, we can see him.
There's a fucking Mozam.
I hit tier 100. I'm batting. Yeah. I'm playing real slow. I was playing like a beat.
We have SSG comms, Andrew?
20.
No.
I'm healing.
Got them. Try to break their
I
gen.
wish they would join the Discord.
Dude, we can break their gen. Holy shit.
Bro, I can maybe break in a second. Hold on.
I have 2
Hey
arcs
guys,
as well.
we're paying attention to chat. We'll show you the teams that are having the most action and that are
Careful,
in
the team
Discord
below.
too.
I dodged.
Oh, what a good snipe right in the face. NRG losing a player.
I'm holding my knocker on the corner of the head glitch right here. You can peek over it.
I'm still ulting now.
Tier 130. Valk 30.
Maybe cancel his heal and res him?
I don't have Q. I do. Batting.
Cracked another one.
Resing. I'm out of bats.
I'm dropping you on.
Batting.
They have to stay crouched. Not because of a zero, but because of it they stand, they will get headshot.
That's kidding.
I have to bat as well.
Jumping down though. No one in the tube for now.
They're below you, on you.
50 on that guy, 50 guys, good luck. Okay.
Oh, sweet, going down to zone.
Top 4.
Gonna try to go in. All right, Andrew, they're the only one up.
Get that off.
Oh.
Sure.
All right, I'm watching Atlanta Premiere now as we go in, as
You
they're
bitch,
trying to climb down. Okay. Hill doing so much damage here with just a sliver of health to his name. Gonna try to throw the ult down before even going. Wow, he's still alive. How is Hill alive? Oh, my game froze. Are you? Wow.
Let's go. Well, they were being gate kept pretty hard there. That was LG. LG did end up having the best spot, only because there were so many teams over near the spaceship. NRG was kind of stuck over there with Atlanta Premier, and there was a team on the low ground too, so it was just too many teams kind of bunched up there, and LG kind of just got to sit back as all the other teams crashed into each other.